hopefully that brings us back.
This thumbnail is really nice. Damn.
Ah, thanks.
Oh,
Very
yeah, fire.
It's very clean.
I realized I've just been lost in it for the last, like, while we were down. I just been looking
Yeah.
at it.
All right, so the new stream should be back up now.
It's up for me, but it's
Yep.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Ah, boy. It's not
Okay,
a, it's,
well-
not
It's
a,
back.
it's not a big stream without technical difficulties, so that
That's
what, we'll
how it
take
rolls.
There you go.
That's
Yep.
that's how it happens. So let me just
Awesome
give people a minute.
The dono link amount is still there. That's pretty.
That's
good to
really
know.
cool.
Yeah, what's cool is that the fundraisers are like made separate from the stream, and you just attach it to the stream, so you can just reattach
really
the
good.
fundraiser, which is nice.
Nice.
But hopefully we can get everyone back in here. Let me
Okay.
get back to the. So we'll give people a minute to get back, and then we'll pick up from where we left off.
Alright.
And I guess I was gonna just leave the VOD up on the live, but I might just have to re-upload the full VOD as one thing to mitigate that. But that's no problem.
Nah. Who's winning? Technically YouTube right now.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, roll back. Everyone's rolling back in. I see people coming back in. Very cool. Sorry about that, everyone. We did have some technical difficulties. I don't know what exactly happened, but Discord crashed, and then I guess everything else kind of went down with it. But we are back. We have our game set up here. We should be good to go. I'm just gonna give a few minutes for people to roll in, and then we'll pick up from round 4. Treasure trivia.
All right.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
I see that like a few people got notified new, so they're new to this stream. Maybe also just in case you don't end up re-uploading the VOD separate and you keep the stream separate, you want to re-explain this game?
Yes. So for anyone that's just getting here and that just got the notification and that missed the first half of the stream, this is Sakura Showdown. It's a One Piece themed game show, all for the sake of charity. The Sakura, big reference to Chopper, Dr. Hero, Luke, all that. And all the donations today, we're doing a fundraiser to fight cancer. All the donations are going to be going to Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Research. And we're just basically we're 4 rounds into the stream right now. Everyone's competing for points, and the grand prize of the stream is going to be a nice Dr. Hero Luke trophy for the winner. So if that sounds like something that seems like fun to you and you're just getting here, welcome. Stick around, get comfortable. It's going to get even more fun. And yeah, please donate. Definitely, this is the one time I can say this, guys. Donate. Okay, this is all for a good cause. Please do. Every little bit helps. $1, $100, $1,000. All of it matters. All of it helps. So please do donate and support the cause. And thank you guys for being here. Also, please spread the word to anyone that was in the last stream. If you know people that are looking for the new link, hit them with the new link. Get them back in here. And with that being said, we're about at 100 people. We're back at about 100. So I think we can kind of pick up from where we left off. So as I was explaining before, I don't know where it cut me off before, but I'm going to be going around one at a time asking you guys One Piece trivia. And if you can't answer the question, it passes on to the next person. If you get the question right, you will be able to choose a treasure chest from here, and you get a reward of varying degrees from 1 point to 2 points to 3 points to 5 points. We don't do 4. Number 4 is bad luck in Japan, so we're cutting that out of there.
That's a good, nice note there.
So that's pretty much it. If you guys are ready to go, let's get started. I think
I'm ready to
are
go.
we missing anyone? I feel like 1, 2, 3.
Joy Boy is muted.
ready to go.
I don't
Joy
know
Boy's
if he's-
muted. Okay, so I'll give him time to get back, and then I'll.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, perfect.
I'm here, but do me last.
Yeah,
Or
that's
in
what
the
I was
middle
gonna
somewhere.
say. I'll put you at the end of the rotation. So, all right. So with that being said, first question is going to start with you, Threevil. In the Skypiea arc, one of the priests is named Ohm. What is the name of Ohm's dog?
Holy.
Very nice. All right, starting off pretty easy. pick a chest. You have anything, you can kind of just point out like what back row, front row, doesn't really matter. I don't know which one's which. I mixed them up.
Okay. This is in no way a complaint. I just let me pull up your stream real quick.
No, okay.
Is there like could you like pick like a third row or something like that? Like
Oh, you can't see it well, right? That's the problem. I'm not actually looking at my cam here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
I
no
mean, you
worries.
could just pick like you could count to 3, just choose the third one.
Yeah, so this is
It's just 6 rows of 5, right?
Yeah, 6 rows of 5. So I guess pick the row. You could just pick the row and I'll take
Yeah.
one from the row.
Yeah, let me do row 3.
Row 3. All right, let's take
Sure.
do something from the middle. I like the middle here. All right, and you get 1 doubloon. Congratulations. That's 1 point for you, my friend.
I just want to point out that this is the most crazy RNG because that was the one trivia that Threevil got right at the Reverie. That
Oh, really?
not
You
one, but-
remembered that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Par's out here exposing me.
Damn. Oh man. All right. Next up. It's you, Dak. Who got to the 1,000 Sunny first after the time skip?
Frankie.
Correct. Oh, I have actually a correct and wrong. Let me do the correct buzzer. Correct. Okay. So starting out pretty easy. Which row would you like?
I'm going to do the closest one to you in the 4th row.
Closest one to me in the 4th. This one. Okay. 4th from the top?
I guess 4th
Or-
furthest from me, like from the camera. I don't know if that
Okay.
makes sense.
So that's the same one. Okay.
Yep,
Alright,
you got it. Yep.
Yeah, you get 1 point. 1 doubloon. Congratulations.
Cold doubloons, man.
So no one has gotten a Chaos Emerald
No
yet,
one,
right?
no one's gotten a Chaos Emerald, the big 5 points.
I'm zoomed in. I'm locked in on this grid right now.
Oh man! All right, next is you teching.
Oh,
Who-
yeah. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Or not tech. I'm sorry. It was.
I was gonna say
Vision.
Par's first, yeah.
Par's next. Yeah. My
I'm
bad.
flattered. I'm flattered.
Par. Who was the second warlord of the sea to be mentioned in the story?
Oh, this is a technical one. Mentioned in the story. Ooh, mentioned Jinbei.
Oh,
Yeah.
correct. Very nice. What?
All right, let me
what's
just
your chest?
okay. I'm feeling good about from the back, 2nd row, 2nd chest.
From the back, 2nd row, 2nd chest. Okay. Dang. 3 whole doubloons.
Let's go.
3. That's 3 points for you, Par. That's very nice. You knocked out one of the big chests.
Hey, let's go. I got a big chest.
Hey.
That ties you with Threevil now.
Damn.
All right, Tekken, you're up.
Yep.
Which of the Straw Hats does not have a known imposter, and why?
Brooke, because he joined after he didn't have a wanted poster that was
Correct.
was connected to the crew when he was joined. Yeah. All right.
Beautiful.
The very last chest in the very last row, the furthest one from you.
Okay. That's 2 doubloons, 2 points for Tekken.
Okay.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
When do we raid teching? Remember we were talking about breaking into his house? This is it. This is it.
Oh man. All right. Next
So is
up.
calling a friend still on the table? 'Cause I'm calling.
And let me, yeah. So if you want to call a friend, we can. Any other YouTubers that are watching, we can do a phone a friend. All right, Joy Boy. That brings us to you. Well, actually, no. In my order now, I put Jayce next. So Jayce, that'll be you next.
Oh,
Alright.
hit me up, brother.
All right, Jayce. I want you to name for me 5 of Chopper's forms.
Kung Fu Point, Brain Point, Monster Point, Horn Point, Guard Point.
Very nicely done, my friend. Which chest would you?
Yes. I'll let you pick my guy. Feel free, I can't really see because of the camera
Sure,
angle.
sure. All right, let me do. Boom.
Hitting close your eyes.
That is a whole 2. 2 doubloons. 2
I'll
points
take
for you,
that.
Jayce. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so next up. That brings us to Joy Boy. All right, Joy Boy. What are Name the 3 swords that Zoro is currently using.
Row.
Uh-oh.
This. You know, I don't want to be the first one to fail, but it just might happen.
Do 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 do.
No way.
Yeah, man, my memory is not very good. I suck at these things.
You could
We
say it
have,
went boom.
yeah. Epic fail.
It's all good, brother.
Do you want to pass? You want to pass
Yeah,
it
I'm
to
not-
Preach?
Can I call a friend?
I'll help you out, Joey boy.
If you can literally get another person on the phone with you over the mic and ask them this question, I welcome it. I genuinely welcome it.
He calls
Yeah,
me.
no.
If you all right, well, let's pass it over to Preach. Preach, can you name the 3 Zords that Zoro is currently using?
All right, so I know Enma, Wado Ichimonji.
Mhm.
What's the third one? I think I know it's Kitetsu, but I just don't remember the number.
It's
Oh,
important.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go
There's
with
more than
Kitetsu
one of 'em.
3.
This is
Kitetsu
hurting me.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
You
I'll
can
go
say it
with
in the 4 dubs. The 4 kids dub. Do 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 do.
Wait,
So that
did he
was
get
right,
them all?
right?
Didn't he get them
Yeah,
all
that was
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
did
he
you
said
wait?
it.
Oh, I didn't hear him
You
say
said
it.
Kitetsu.
Oh
You
no, it
said
was
Kitetsu
Enma,
three.
Kitetsu
Enma.
three.
Oh, Kitetsu
Wado
3. Oh,
Ichimonji,
I'm sorry, I missed that. Okay,
and Kitetsu
correct.
3, right?
Sandai Kitetsu. Yeah, so the Wado Ichimonji, Enma, and the Sandai. That would be correct. Which chest would you like, Preach?
I'll take the one in the front, all the way to the right.
All the way to the right. Bang! One doubloon.
1
1
dablu.
point. All right.
So do I go again, or how does that work?
No, I'm gonna keep going in the circle this
Loop.
time.
All
keep
right.
going in a loop. All right, Threevil, it's to you now. What sea was Frankie originally born in?
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Geography question, Threevil.
Oh, it's not the east. You mean like northeast, southwest?
Yeah, or Grand Line.
Oh.
Hey,
no.
Dax, I see some colors flashing on your screen
know.
right now.
Oh no, I'm not looking it up, but
Oh.
I
You know,
got
the
a-
sweet
I
thing
got
is,
a-
I know the answer to
I got
this
a
one, but
certain
I can't give
game
you fucking
going.
Zoro's swords.
You're not offering any hints, are you?
No, no, no.
Oh no. You know what? Grand Line.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. I am moving it now to Dak. And no looking at the chat, guys. I know the chat
Yep.
is throwing the answers out there, but
I'm gonna go south blue.
South Blue would be correct. Very nicely
Let's
done.
go.
All right, which chest is it?
Literally the only reason I said that is because Kuma's from the South Blue and they're both cyborgs. That was literally my only.
Oh.
Oh,
logic.
that might be a connection no one ever thought of.
I
before.
never
That
put
might
that.
actually be. That is a coincidence.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I never. That's actually really
Yeah.
nice catch.
Also,
Um,
the goggle thing is the thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah?
Like characters from the South Blue wear goggles.
Is that true?
Or kid, right?
Ah.
Kid.
Oh.
Oh man, I gotta
Yeah,
think
Oh,
no,
about
that's
that.
yeah, interesting. I like that. Maybe it's like a sea of like inventors and like mechanics. That's pretty interesting.
Lindbergh is from the south
well,
too.
They
Yeah.
have,
Yeah,
oh, man.
welders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's science related.
It's
Oh wow.
the science blue. All right, well that brings
That's
us.
interesting.
Well, there you go.
Oh, the Torino Kingdom with those super advanced cavemen were also from the south. Weird.
Oh wait a sec. Yo,
Yeah.
South Blue has
We
the
do
biggest brain.
Oh,
that's crazy.
It sounds like we're cooking, bro.
I think we've stumbled
We're
upon
cooking.
something through the
Yo.
back door here.
Wait.
It's like-
Can
South
we
Blue mega
retroactively
theory.
repeat that question?
All right,
That's
Dak.
actually really important for me. Thank you, guys.
Dak, what's your
All right,
chest?
which one?
Which chest are you
Um,
choosing?
I'm gonna do the row closest to the camera, but furthest from you.
The rose. Okay, so this one. Got
Yeah,
it.
you got it.
1 point.
Damn, it's all good.
All good, my
It
friend.
was a stolen point.
Does it continue on, or does it go to
Uh,
Dax again?
No,
No,
we just
no,
keep
be
no,
you
just
next,
keep-
Par.
just keep going. It's you now, Par. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right, now I'm going to present you with 4 choices. You have to. It's a multiple choice question, Par. Okay.
This is new and
This is
scary.
probably an easy one, possibly.
Oh.
Should be an easy one.
Wait, how do you say it's possible?
Okay,
You can
Uda.
guess. You have a 25% chance of winning. Okay.
Uda, Gil Tesoro, Baron Omatsuri, and Zephyr. Which movie villain is still alive at the end of their movie? Uda, Gil Tesoro, Baron Omatsuri, and Zephyr. Which one is still alive by the end of their movie?
Hold on, a lot of people debate about the Uda one, but Baron is gone, Zephyr's gone. They raps. Uta, I mean, she should be dead. So the obvious, good, best, hopeful, please, for the love of God. No one was killing Gil Tesoro, right? We just robbed his ass. Yeah, like, yeah, it's Gil Tesoro.
Is that your final answer?
The question was who is alive at the end of the story. We just robbed. Yeah, it's Gil Tesoro.
That would be correct. It's Gil Tesoro. Very nicely
Look at
done.
go.
Vision. All right, choose your treasure chest, my friend.
I'll give it to you though. The first time I saw Film Red, I didn't even realize Uta died at the end of it. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I felt gaslighted until Murphy streamed and she's like, hey, I didn't. She had the same thing too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you know what?
I had to watch it twice to get it. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna. Which one? Let me use the observation hockey. Okay. Third row from the back, all the way on the opposite side of you.
2 points. 2 points.
All right,
for
not
you.
bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so that brings us to next up is Tekking.
Mhm.
Tekking.
Okay.
What is the name of the animal that people use for transportation in Water 7?
Oh, Yagara Bulls.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nicely done. That's correct. Choose your treasure chest.
Ooh,
Pick a random one hidden.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that one. All right,
This one? Yeah.
that one right there. No, the one next to it. Oh shit!
You got 2 points.
You open that one. You open that one. I'll take that one.
2 points. That's actually
Okay, I'll take that. Okay.
Solid.
All right.
Okay. Okay, cool. Next is Jayce. Jayce,
Yep, hit me up with a.
can you tell me the name of the bell that Luffy rang 16 times?
Ooh.
Hey, three, but I see some typing going on.
Oh.
in the chat. I'm taking the chat. I'm taking
Hands
the
The par vision.
Everybody
The
show
par
your
vision.
hands.
Bell, right?
chat. Put your hands up where I can see them.
Ah!
It was just the golden bell, right?
Who hit that?
No.
That was me. It was not the golden bell.
Damn.
Incorrect. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
The next person up would be Joy Boy. Can you answer this one?
Oxbell.
Correct. It is the ox bell. All right, Joy Boy, tell me which.
Man didn't know Zoro sword, but knew the bell. That's crazy.
That's kind of hype, right?
Bro, no. Seriously,
respect
everyone's
that.
gonna judge me, but this is my life. I remember the random things, and I cannot for the life of me, like, please don't give me a list of things, please.
Yup.
All right, Joy Boy, hit me with the chest. You wanna pick it?
Yeah, do last row, first chest.
Last row, first chest. Okay. What do we got in here? You got 1 point. No one struck the Chaos Emerald
I
yet.
can't say there's
I
6
need
of them
the
there,
emerald.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
six of
there-
those, right?
Yeah, there are.
That's
Wait, what's the
crazy.
Chaos Emerald again? Could you remind me?
It's 5
5
points.
points.
5?
5 points.
Okay,
Oh
fine, okay.
man, that's
We
crazy.
need
Big five.
those.
Big
I
five.
need
Yeah.
that. I need it, Par, not you.
Yeah.
Wait, you passed me. You passed me, bro. I don't know if we're gonna catch up to Tekken.
We need
Let's
to
be real.
share. We can alliance. No one.
Oh, you
no,
wanna make
no
an
rules.
alliance?
No rules against that.
But you
Anything they
pull your points together or something? Is
Yes.
that how that works?
against the Yonto Tekking. I mean, hey.
Preach.
All right.
I need you to answer for me. How many divisions of the Whitebeard Pirates were there?
Man. Oh man, that's a tough one.
I don't like that Tekking. I don't like how you just calmly play your hand.
What?
No, no, because you knew the
Wait,
answer,
wait,
and
wait,
you're just like.
Yes, I do. But
gonna
like,
go-
I'm-
I'm gonna
I
go-
don't know what.
Wait,
I'm gonna go
isn't
16.
this supposed to be my round?
You did it. You got it.
16 is
Yep.
correct. Very nice.
Yep.
16 is
Yep.
a magic number in One Piece for some
Bro.
reason. It just comes up a lot. So,
right.
16 is correct. What's your chest?
Emu.
I'll
Yes.
do. Let's see. I'll do the back row in the middle.
Back row in the middle. Okay, what is this? 1 point. 1 point for you.
Where
Okay,
did you
fair
get
enough.
all those treasure chests, by the way? Just like order them on Amazon?
I literally just I saw mini treasure chest 30 pack on Amazon and I was like,
Dude,
what
I
can
think
I
I'm gonna
do
get
with
that.
this? Yeah,
I'm gonna get that for like a D&D campaign or something. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's actually pretty. They were pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
Pretty
Next
cheap.
stream, we all have treasure chests.
We all have
Yeah,
treasure chests
so,
now.
So let me give you a little lore. The original plan for this round was going to be, I was going to call it treasure chest fortune cookies, because each chest was going to contain a written message inside, and then the message would like mess with your score. So it'd be like trade 2 points with like the person next to you or whatever.
Oh,
like,
God.
And it would just be a round of all of that. But I thought that would be way too chaotic. So I reeled
Fair.
it in. I reeled it in, but it was gonna be crazy. All right, so that brings us back around to Threevil. Threevil, can you answer for me? What is the name of the unique currency only used in Skypiea?
Oh, this is so easy. X-Toll.
You got it!
Bang bang! Very nice, very nice. Which chest is it?
So let's see. Again, I'm trying to stick with the theme of 3 here. So,
Yes, sir. This row
yeah,
has 3 in it.
yeah. Let's just grab any of them from that one. Yeah.
Sounds like a good one. 2 points.
Let's
2 points. Very
Where
nice.
are those?
Very nice.
Hey, Par, you better watch your back,
There-
bro.
hey, look.
I'm coming up, bro. I'm watching, bro.
All I can say is if we're
Yeah,
knocking
let's
out
show-
every other one, the dynamic's gonna start shifting pretty quickly. once the gem chest start getting hit.
Yeah, we gotta hit
the
them.
crystals. Oh my.
Yeah, none of them have been hit. All right, Dak, it's up to you now. All right,
Hit a
so
crystal.
can you tell me the top 5 current Straw Hat bounties in order from largest to smallest? You don't have to tell me the actual bounties. Just tell me the names of the highest bounties in order. Top 5.
Luffy. This next group is where I'm gonna screw up for sure.
Yeah, this is the one.
Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Usopp.
Incorrect. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I got some of them wrong in the middle.
Teching.
Ooh,
Or not Teching. Parvision.
you
My-
keep
I'm
skipping
so-
over
I'm-
me.
my bad, Par. I don't know why
It's
I keep
okay.
doing that.
You could call me
Parvision.
the hidden island. You know
Yes.
what I mean? You said top 5 bounties on the Straw Hats, right?
Yes, top 5 in order. Largest. to
In
smallest.
order.
Yeah.
Largest to smallest. Okay, so Luffy, Zoro. Oh shit! Is it Jinbei, Sanji, Robin?
That is correct. Very
That's right.
nicely
There you go.
done. Very nicely done. All right, can you tell me which
Good
chest
job,
you would
man.
like?
Let's see. Where, if I was a Chaos Emerald, where would I be? Let's go with that. That one's looking a little interesting. That there's that row. So 1, 2, 3 from the front. Let's go the gap like on the further side of you.
Sure.
Yeah.
This gap. So you want this one?
Yeah, that one. That one's feeling spicy.
Oh, you got it.
What's that sound?
Oh, you got
Did-
it.
What's that
Did
sound?
how's it?
Could it be the Chaos Emerald?
Oh, let's fucking go!
Oh my god, it's incredible. I've never played Sonic. I don't get this reference, but like, okay.
Parvision, you get 5 whole points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just had to. If I was a Chaos Emerald, where would I be? That's all I had
That
to
was
do.
beautiful. Very nicely done. Oh man. Okay. All right. Now it's teching. All right. So
Yes.
teching. Let's see. How old was Roger at the time of his execution?
Oh.
I have it between 2 ages, but I have to be exact here, which is a problem. Okay. All right. It was 24 years ago. He was in his 50s. If I get this wrong, I'm giving a lot of people hints for later. Was he 55?
I'm very sorry. That is not
Yeah.
correct.
No.
Jace, up to you now.
I want
Wait, what
to
was
say
the question?
57.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That is also incorrect. Joy Boy.
What was the
Yeah, so I'm gonna give some people some hints as well. I remember that Whitebeard and Roger and Garp and Rayleigh were all similar ages. So they were
Similar,
like
but not the same.
76.
Yeah.
Right, 70. It was like 76 to 78, and that happened 24 years in the past. So I'm gonna guess. I'm probably gonna get this wrong too, but like, let's say Roger was 76, so he was
No,
52.
at his time of. Oh yeah, yeah.
52. That is wrong. I'm sorry. Preach.
Well, I know that Garp is older than Roger, so I think Garp is 78 right now.
Mhm.
So
How much older than Roger is he, though? That's the
yeah, that's the
question.
thing. I think he's like 3 or 4 years older. I'll go 50, 54.
That was already guessed. That is
Oh, okay.
incorrect. I'm sorry. Threeville, it's back to you. This is a tough one.
That's just
All
a
right.
numbers game.
Am I allowed to ask all the numbers that were guessed so far?
I'm pretty sure 57, 54, 52 were guessed. So
I
far.
guessed 50. Did I guess 55?
I think
No, wait,
you
what did
guessed
I guess?
55. Yeah, I think you did
Yeah, yeah,
55
yeah.
also.
D8.
So it was
No,
3,
no,
4,
it
5,
was
6,
58.
7. Is that all that was?
It was 52, 54, 55, and 57. I'm pretty sure were guessed already.
55 and 57. Okay.
So no one said 56.
No.
No.
All right, 56.
I'm so sorry. That is not correct.
What?
Dak.
Has 53 been said yet?
No.
Nope.
Okay, 53.
That is correct. He was 50
There it is.
years old
Go!
Yeah.
at the time of his execution.
Process of elimination. Let's
Yeah, so
go.
I'm pretty sure if Garp was 1 year older than Roger, I'm pretty sure. So Garp is currently
Yeah.
78, which
Yes.
24
It was
years ago
24
would have
years.
put. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
And
Alright.
wait, Garp and Whitebeard were the same age, right? I think they were both. Or no. No, I think Whitebeard's 2 years older. I think. I can't
No,
remember.
Whitebeard. Whitebeard.
I think
is like
Whitebeard-
younger than Garp.
I thought he died when he was 78.
You
And
know
Garp
who's
is
really good at
78
the
now.
ages?
I don't think
The-
Whitebeard was 78 when he died.
I think
Lionel.
Whitebeard was 76.
72.
Yeah, he was younger than.
Okay,
them
he's a
by-
little bit
yeah,
younger.
yeah.
But Dak, you get to pick a treasure chest, my man.
If I was a Chaos Emerald, where would I be?
I was gonna say you deserve one after that.
Just
I was
pick me one
sweating.
of the ones near the middle. Just pick
One
a
of the
random
ones
one.
near the middle?
In the very middle. Yep. That looks good. That one you
That looks good?
the one you had your hand. Yep. Oh, I hear multiple.
2. That is 2
All right, I'll
points.
take 2.
Another 2
Better than the
points.
ones I've gotten so far. I'll take it.
I mean, you if you keep racking up the 2 points each time, that's pretty good
Yep.
too.
That's something.
Yeah.
Dang, so that question ran its gauntlet. It's back to me now.
Did.
Yeah,
It did.
pretty much.
So it's back to you now, Par. That would mean your question is, who was the first Zone Devil Fruit user we met in the story?
First Zoan Devil Fruit user that we met in the story, that would be Dalton.
I'm sorry, that is not correct.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I feel like this is
Tekking.
a trick question.
It's Luffy, isn't it?
That is correct.
my
Very nicely done.
question.
Very nicely done.
That was
Alright.
fire.
Tekking.
Hidden. That was fire, my boy.
That was a hidden question,
question.
hidden. You son of a gun. All right,
nice.
give me the
That's the
chest.
chest.
Give me the chest closest to the mouse.
Close to the mouse. All right.
That one right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Did I get
I swear to God,
one
we're
point.
gonna.
just 1 point? 1 point. Okay, a golden balloon, matey. All right, good.
If we find out that Luffy is actually a Logia like we thought later on, I'm coming back to the stream.
I want my
This
point.
is bullshit.
Rig from the start.
Rig from the start.
All right. All right. That brings us to you, Jace.
Yeah, man.
Jace, can you tell me, up until now, how many different people have held the title of Yonko? As far as we know.
Seven.
That would be correct. Jace, you get to choose
Yeah.
the treasure chest, my man.
I'll go for the one closest to the mouse.
This one.
The last one on the right. Yeah, that one.
That sounds like a good one. there.
Oh.
Oh, that's 2. I thought it sounded like 3.
Hey,
You
I'll
get 2
take 2.
points. Very nice.
That's another 2 for me.
All right, cool. All right, that brings us to Joy Boy. Joy Boy, can you tell me what the names of the Yeti Cool brothers are?
Seriously,
No,
no list.
Bree's
Come
got
on, man.
this.
You
I do know this one.
I got this one. Please.
You got it, bro.
Oh man, hold on. Give me a second.
Don't let it get to Threeville, please.
Hands up where we can see them, sir.
Dax, I'm missing some hands.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm probably not even gonna get this question. It doesn't even matter.
No, I'm gonna time out. Damn it.
All right,
All right.
all good. Preach.
Yeah, it's Scotch and Rocks, right? Yeah.
Scotch and
The only
Rock would
reason
be
I-
correct. Not Rocks. Rocks is a little,
Oh,
little
right.
different.
It might be. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh man, the trifecta of Rocks, Rock, and Rockstar is insane.
Yeah, yeah, there it is.
Like,
The
all right.
ultimate crew.
Scotch and Rock is Rox's parents.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go, yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
Oh god. Preach. Tell me what chest you want, brother.
I'll do it. I'm trying to see. I'll go with the one second row from the back on the left.
All right.
Oh.
Did he get it?
I don't
Did
hear
he
any
get it?
jangling. I think that might be a magical crystal just for
Let's
you, my
go!
friend. That's 5 points. 5 whole points. That's where the
Yes,
comeback
Preach.
mechanic
Eat
comes
them
in,
up.
man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Catching up. All right, next is Threeville. Threeville, can you tell me which of the following devil fruits are currently unnamed? Kid's fruit, Morley's fruit, Bonnie's fruit, and Aramaki's fruit.
Bonnie's fruit.
Beautiful, that is correct. That would be a correct answer. Which chest would you like, my friend?
Damn, I low-key want to ask Par or Preach because they know where it's at, bro. Yo,
Just be the crystal. Be
Alright.
the crystal.
Zen.
if I was a Sonic Emerald, Chaos Emerald, where would I go? I don't get the strat part. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
This is how I do my theories. If I was a mushroom, where would I be?
All right. Can I get one towards the middle
One towards
of
the
like
middle.
your whole kind of group?
Yeah, I mean, this one's in the very middle, if that works.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Sounds like coins. Let's see. Oh, you get 1 point for that.
Damn.
There you go.
Yo, 3, I was gonna say if you get that one wrong, bro, we did a whole video on it.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
How bad would
Yeah.
that be, my boy?
All right, Dak. I'm going to hit you with one right now. You ready?
All right.
All right.
What is Pluton?
What is the oldest currently active pirate crew in the entire series?
The oldest
This is
active.
easy.
So you're just saying what the pirate crew that started the longest, but they're still
They're
pirates
still going.
today.
Yep.
Like not that they're alive, but they're still a crew, is what you're
The
saying.
crew, yeah, the
Like,
crew itself
okay.
is still active today
Crew is still active.
as a crew. So they still fly the flag, they still do piracy, but they've been doing it the longest and they're still active.
Yo, this is wild.
The giant
Am I the
pirates.
only one that?
That would be incorrect.
Okay.
That'd be incorrect. Yeah,
That would've
because
been my guess.
because the giant pirates have gone through different iterations. It's not. the
Yeah, I
same
didn't
pirate.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the new giant
Yeah.
warrior pirates and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Par brings it up to you.
The old. Hold on. You said like, because okay, so it went from the giants and new giants. So that's why it's different. But if it's the same, it doesn't necessarily need to be the same people, but the
Yeah.
same.
The same
Okay.
crew, because the old giant, that original giant pirates crew is not active currently. It's the new giant pirates that are
Is
active
it?
now.
This is crazy, but the Kuja pirates.
That'd be incorrect. I'm sorry.
What? But Shocky back then, who's longer?
Would that be a different iteration like the giant pirates?
I'm pretty sure the
then?
Kuja
Right.
Pirates is a Boa Hancock thing specifically. I don't know if that was.
No, they were-
Is it
I don't
really?
know. It isn't.
Yeah,
No.
Kuja was Shocky was the person.
She's the
on
leader
back.
of the Kuja tribe, not the Was she a Kuja? Was that the?
Yeah, the pirates, right?
No, the pirates existed before. No, because it was the pirate exploits of the previous empress that made the government make Boa the new warlord. Like
She
that was the whole.
became-
Because
she-
of the
Huh. Well,
the Kuja existed before Boa. That's confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't factor that in. I always assumed that the Kuja were a tribe first and a pirate crew second. But I mean,
And then
I
Shocky
guess
said she was a pirate a long time ago. That's
Yeah.
why.
there is a
Well,
there's still a clear answer for me here that
Damn,
hasn't
that's
been
fine.
given.
That's
Because
so-
if that counts,
Alright.
the giant warrior pirates.
Yeah.
We also have to revisit that too.
No, because
you
it's
know.
giants to new giants versus this is the same.
Right, but it's-
like Kuja.
right, but it's a different princess. It's a different leader every time.
But it's
right?
the same flag. It's the same flag.
No, actually,
And
know.
I just
I
I
don't
think
know.
Kuja
I
has the
just
same flag,
checked it,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
she was on the Kuja pirates. That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Huh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
hard. Okay, so I think the one reason I want to say no to it is just because we don't know when the pirate group actually started. So there's no
That
way
is
to
true,
actually
we don't.
measure how long they've
Yeah.
been going. So, but there
We
is a
do
group
know
that,
how.
there's
okay,
a
if
group
it's-
we
if-
know where there's a group we have a measure of time how long they've been running, and they are the oldest of the ones that we've measured like that.
All right.
So, teching.
Fishman pirates or the Sun pirates?
Eh.
I am sorry. That is not
Okay.
correct.
All right, then.
That brings it around to Jayce.
Oh. They're still active.
Still active.
My goodness. Wow.
I'm like praying he gets this wrong.
No, Joy Boy.
I-
no.
I need some redemption, man.
Joy Boy's ready.
Oh.
I generally have no idea.
Would you like to pass it to Joy Boy?
Yeah, pass it to Joy Boy.
All right, Joy Boy. it's all you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm praying this is right. Please, the Big Mom Pirates.
That is correct. It is the Big Mom Pirates. The Big
Big
Mom
Moms-
Pirates. Big Mom Pirates are still active. They are still active, and they've been active for 62 years. They are currently operating. They are the oldest currently active pirate crew in the story. Big Mom is currently unaccounted for, but the crew is still.
Huh.
She
Yeah, I guess
started
that's fair.
her crew before Rocks.
Yes, she did. She started it.
Oh
when
yeah, she.
And then she
As a
joined
child.
Rocks, and
yeah.
then she kept her crew going.
She
Yeah.
started it when she was like a baby, like she was a kid, and then she's been running that.
Yeah,
the same
'cause
crew.
it-
Yeah, her and
It-
Strusen, right?
Yeah, when
Like,
she
they
was like
started
8 or 9, I think is when it was declared. She had a
Ah.
bounty of like 500 million when she was like 9
Yeah.
years old. It was like something like that. Yeah.
62 continuous years of the Big Mom Pirates.
Huh.
Just keep that
Okay,
in
then.
mind. That is an OG crew. That is the OG crew out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's like they've
Okay,
been
then.
yes, they've been
Interesting.
they've been running it. All right. I feel like that one unfortunately was a little bit tough and a little bit it's like a very blurred line for that one, but whatever. I mean, Joy Boy, take your chest, bro. You definitely could use the boost, so I'll give it to you.
Thanks, man.
Damn, you didn't need to say all that. Damn.
Jeez, that
Sorry,
was
sorry,
like,
sorry.
all right.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I swear though,
I'm
Hidden,
really
we're gonna find
hard.
out the Kuja tribe, the Kuja pirates in the Void Century. I'm coming back to the stream. There's so
No,
many
yeah,
things.
that's legit. They could be, yeah.
No, but that
I feel like Par. You need to make my choice for me.
Oh, I'll
Give
do
him a
it. You
gem.
know
Have the
what?
power.
If Joy Boy, oh man, this is a lot of pressure now.
give him a gem.
Wait, it in your Harry's arms in front of the thing.
Oh, my
Sorry.
bad. Oh, yeah. my bad. I'm
Oh,
actually one of the
dear.
numbers secretly, so or whatever.
Oh, you know what? This one feels weird. This one definitely feels weird. That one right there. Front row, second from the one close. Like there's 3 of them, so the middle one. That one feels
Promise
odd.
I hate you forever.
1 point.
Ah,
Oh,
it felt odd because that's not the one I would.
Sabotage.
I guess.
Sabotage.
Wait, no, but I was trying to
Oh,
help
you
you
hate
out.
it, man.
It
All
felt
right.
odd. It was giving me weird vibes. I just didn't know how weird.
All right, Preach. This one's a little tough. I don't know. I mean, you might have this in the pocket, but what is the name of Sabo's father?
Oh man, I don't know this one.
You passing it? It's.
Give me a second.
I think Threevil knows it.
You
I hope
think?
someone does. I hope someone does.
Yeah, Threevil has it.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
don't know it. Yeah, I don't.
It's a great name, Threevil.
It's good.
Outlook the Third.
Yep.
That's correct.
The only reason
Outlook
I-
third.
The only reason I could remember that is because his mom's name is Did It. So if you put those names together, it's like Outlook Did It. So there's like this running theory that the king of Goa was killed by Outlook, which is why Seri rose to power. Outlook did it. That's that's literally the only reason I remember that name.
Oh, that's a cool little. I always just thought he was named after Microsoft Outlook or something. That's
Yeah,
actually,
that was yeah.
There you go. All right, cool, very nice. What chest do you choose?
Par, do I have you redeem yourself? I mean,
Nah, I'm spent. I'm washed up. Oh no.
you know what? Hey,
But
Hidden,
you're
give
gonna
me.
sabotage me, but not him.
Wait, there's like 10 chests left and there's 5 crystals, right? Like, so it's like
Yeah.
50-50 at that
Yeah.
point.
Hey, let me get one that's like furthest from you, like physically.
Furthest from me physically would be this one.
Yeah, so I guess to your right, or wait, is there more to your right? Like
No,
all the way in-
all these are the used ones.
Oh.
So this would be the furthest from me.
Okay. No, can you swap that one out actually?
I think you heard it.
So
already.
we heard the noise.
I think you
Whoa.
heard the noise.
I didn't hear it.
That's one point. You get one.
That's funny.
No way.
I try to finesse it, bro.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 now. So there's 5 crystals left because you picked
Damn,
2.
I've gotten a single coin like 3 times.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Dak, it's up to you now. Who is the shortest member of the worst generation?
Huh. I think
Oh, I feel like this is a trick question.
If I'm thinking
All right,
right,
I'm moving on. All right,
Bonnie.
No, nope, that is
Okay.
wrong, my friend. I am sorry. Parvision.
Beige.
Correct. That is correct. Very
Yeah.
nicely done.
Short,
It is-
short king.
It is the Godfather.
I'm so glad Dax took the Bonnie hit because.
All right, so now
The
so
toss.
now
I know. I was trying to think about it more.
I'm going to shrink this down so it's easier.
Oh no, he shuffled them on me. Oh
Easier
no,
than
the
that.
energies.
he's shuffling.
Is Luke? Is
The
Luke
energies
taller
are
than Bonnie?
misaligned right now.
All right, choose your chest.
Oh, it's a number key. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, yeah, you could treat it like a number pad. I like that.
Yeah. Let's go with my lucky number 2. So at the top middle.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
A whole 3 points.
Hey, let's go.
3 points.
I've only gotten 3s, or oh no, I got 1 2. I got
Yeah,
two
yeah,
3s.
I've
and a
just gotten
crystal.
nothing but 2s, I think. Oddly enough.
No, there's so many crystals left.
All right.
All right,
Well, that makes it easy. It's like a number pad. Okay,
I feel
awesome.
like Walter White right now. It's crazy.
Okay.
Attacking, you ready?
I'm ready.
I
Hit
got
me.
a tough one for you.
Oh, I know you do.
All right. Well, which character's name is listed on the One Piece wiki as a potential pun on Pringles potato chips?
Oh, Prince Bruce.
Oh shit! Damn!
Easy.
Oh,
Damn! I thought that was a
shit.
good one. How
Yeah,
do you...
Prince Bruce. Easy. I made that reference in a review not too long ago. Like, he's the Pringle guy. He's got- yeah.
He actually cooked that. The hat
Yo.
is shaped like a Pringle chip.
I'll take number 7 on that pad, by the way.
No. All right.
Oh damn, the sass.
That would be.
You pulled the trap card.
Wait, no,
The
that's
reason-
8.
that's
Oh,
That would
that's
be
8. That's
8.
7. 7. My
That
bad.
would be 7 right there. Okay.
The reason the One Piece wiki has that is because Tekken.
Because of
imagine.
teching, and then I hit him with that. Like, imagine.
No, I did. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
No,
maybe,
I,
maybe.
Like you hear that you see like the source on the thing. It's just Tekken's channel.
You got another
2
2.
point- 2 points. I've got nothing but 2. All right, cool, cool.
Damn. That puts you at. Wow, that puts you at 31 points right now.
Shit. All
You
right.
are slaying. Okay.
Like
Jayce. Jayce.
Yeah, man.
Queen. Hey, Queen.
Let's see what we got here. Who would win in a fist fight, Zoro or Sanji?
How is this a question? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's easy.
I mean, yeah, but
He wouldn't actually use his hands.
Oh, did you give an answer?
Yeah, Zoro.
says
Zoro,
Zoro.
because Sanji wouldn't use his hands, is the correct answer. Zoro
on,
wins in
man.
the
Give me a question like that.
Oh my bad. I'm just going down the list, and I mixed them all up. There's some hard ones. Jayce, pick your choice.
I will take 3.
3.
That one, yep.
I'm so glad I did the number code thing.
Yeah, that was handy.
Oh,
You got the
Emerald.
gem.
Oh, there you go.
Jayce with the comeback. Jayce now went from 14 points up to 19.
Thank you, Jayce.
So, very nicely done, my friend. All right, Joy Boy.
I need.
man.
Okay.
If
No,
you
no.
give
You
me
know
a
what?
list,
I'll give
I'll
you a
make
nice
it.
one. Okay. What is Bartolomeo's nickname?
Tyrant.
Oh, yeah.
Bartolomeo.
Bartolomeo.
Oh, sorry.
Bartolomeo. Not,
Okay.
not Kuma.
Okay. My bad.
All good.
Hands up.
He has an epithet.
He does.
I need you to get this crystal, Joe Boy. I need you to get this crystal.
I know.
I feel like Tekking was sign languaging you the answer just now.
What? I'm just like, what?
Bartolomeo Cannibal.
That is correct. Very nicely done. All right, choose your chest.
Oh my god, dude. I'm sweating over here, man. Like, this is not going well for me. Let's do the one closest to you.
The one closest. Would you say that's this one? This one's closer to me than this or this.
Sure.
No, I
Sure.
see.
Anything but what Part Vision would pick.
That's number 9. I wouldn't pick it.
That's 9, yes.
Oh! What color is it?
What is it? It's a gem. You got a whole
Nice.
orange crystal, baby. That's a Dynastone right there. Hit him with the 5 points.
Dynastone.
Dynastones. Okay, we're doing Power Rangers references now. I mean,
that's,
yeah,
that's also a
Piece
One
and-
Piece thing.
It's also a Power Ranger thing, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Ah!
And Power
yeah.
Rangers also show up in One Piece.
They do. Huh.
Oda loves
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Super Sentai, baby.
All right, Preach. Tell me, what was the year that One Piece first began its publication?
I want to say 1996.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. We're moving down to Threeville.
1999.
I'm sorry, that is also not correct. Dax
What?
Sake.
1997.
There it is.
Correct. Let's
Oh,
go.
man.
Good job. Jake.
I've started so many videos by saying like 26 years, like almost 27 years since we like. So I knew
We're
it.
almost to 26.
We hit the
Yeah, yeah.
25-year anniversary last year, so.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Very nice. Choose your chest.
Let's do the one right in the middle, or like the middle. Like what would have been 5? Yeah.
I don't need Dax to
Fi-
get
or that
Oh,
8.
this
Well, I
one.
said 5. I did say 5, but you picked up 8.
Oh, I
but
picked this up, or it's too late already.
It's whatever.
You
already
heard
picked
it.
up.
Damn, that's my fault.
It's all good.
It is 3. That's
Well, I'll
three.
take
Ooh,
that. That's
yeah,
fine.
solid.
3.
That is my fault, but whatever.
Hey, 3. Hey, you know that's the best I've gotten so far.
Look, guys. I don't know if you guys could tell. This is my first time doing this hosting.
Yeah.
This
Nah, you're
game
doing
show
fine, dude.
hosting thing.
You're doing good.
Thank you. All right, cool. So that brings us to Parvision. All right, Par.
Uh-oh. No, he's looking. He's searching. Oh, he did it.
Trying to find what's the hardest question.
I wanna hit you with one. This is not too crazy. I think
What
you
race
might
is
know this. I
Vanderdecken?
think you would know this. I feel like. What is the ship that Redleg Zeph sailed on when he was still a pirate? What's the name of the ship?
Oh.
I feel like I know what it starts with, but I
If you missed, Tekking's definitely got this. You can see it on his face.
yeah.
Nah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have too many easy ones left. I'm kind of picking from the scraps right now.
What is the ship that Zeph was on before
Yes.
Okay.
What was like Red Leg Zeph's like flagship? Like what was the name of his ship?
There's so many meme answers choices in my head popping up right now. I don't even know how to pronounce the option that's in my head. That's the craziest thing right now.
I'll tell you right now, if you can't pronounce it, then it's probably wrong. Like it's
No,
it's
see, I'm
simple enough.
very bad at pronouncing things. You'd be surprised. This no, this doesn't make sense. Let's just go with Carnival.
I like the confidence with the carnival. choice.
Carnival, yeah.
I respect it. All right, that's wrong though. Moving on to teching.
Cooking George.
He said he didn't know. He knew it. He knew it.
I
It's
knew
the
it started with
Cooking
the
George.
C.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Let's just grab that one right there. You're holding already.
This one. All right.
Yeah. 2 points.
Two
Sounds
again.
like another 2. It's another 2. It's another 2.
As long as he doesn't get the
Amazing.
emerald.
I nailed all the
Amazing.
2 points. All right.
I'm so
Amazing.
glad that it wasn't an emerald. Oh God, I would
Oh,
be
man.
so upset. I knew it
Alright.
started with a C. That's
There's
so
only
messed up.
what 4 chests
There's
left.
4 chests left.
All
Okay,
right.
so that brings us to the last 4 questions. Now moving up to you, Jayce.
Okay.
Okay, why did the log pose not detect Thriller Bark?
Because it's not an island. It's a ship.
I'm sorry. That is
No,
the wrong answer,
no.
my friend. Moving on to Joy Boy. Joy Boy, do you have an answer?
Because his ship wasn't magnetized?
Anything you want to add to that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, I can't give partial answers, so I have to give that the wrong. But that does give a hint for any future answers. Preach. Moving on to you.
Is it because it's in the Florian Triangle?
That is not correct. 3.
Oh.
Is it because its surroundings stopped the what do you call it? Like, you know how there's like the big cage around
Mouth.
it? Yeah.
That's not. Yeah, but.
All right, hold on, wait. So like,
He's like, let me cook.
He's like, whoa, hold on a moment.
let me cook this real
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
Damn. Like, wait. So who was the one that just said the magnetic poles? Because you worded it a little different from how I would.
Well, the
Or is that like?
so the reason I can't give points for the magnetism thing is because that's not necessarily like, yeah, obviously if a log
I think I
pose
know
doesn't
why.
work on an island, it's because it's not magnetized to the island. But the why is it not? Why does it not magnetize? Like, why is it not like that? You know, that's the answer I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, ships don't give off like the, what do you call it? Like the magnetic poles like islands do, right?
Okay, but Thriller
Like
Bark,
islands.
But this ship does have land in it.
bro.
though.
Thriller
You
Bark
should've
is
just
an
given-
island.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay, so you know what?
I think I know the answer hidden. Can I say it? I think I know it.
I'll move on. Dak, can you tell me?
The land is not from the Grand Line, so it's not
Thank you.
magnetized.
There
Yes.
it goes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Thriller Bark is an island that's not from the Grand Line, and therefore log poses do not work on it.
I love
So
that.
yes,
That's so cool.
So yeah, so that is the correct answer. So yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? Just because Joy Boy does need the boost, I'll give you a point just for getting the partial correct answer there. But
It did lead me to the answer because I would have said what he said, but
Okay.
once you were kind of like,
Okay,
I was
so then
like,
you know what we'll
that's
do?
why it's not magnetized.
just to be a fair host, I'll
split the loot.
I'll split the loot. Let's split the loot between you two.
I like that.
Would you guys like to
Okay.
work together to decide on your chest?
Team
All,
Dak.
all I gotta say though is if we get a 1, can we just each get 1?
Yes.
Okay, instead of a half. Okay, that's all I
That'd be
ask.
kind of rude.
JB, what you thinking, man?
It worked really well for me, the one closest to him last time. So,
This
and
one?
I think it's what, like 80% chance of a gym. So
Yeah, I think there's 2 left, right? I think at least.
I think
There's
there
4
should be. I
chests.
think there's 2 left. I think.
2 out of 4. That's 80%. Let's give it.
You want to do this?
yeah,
Let's do the closest.
quick maths.
You
What?
got a
Is
gem.
it?
That's
Let's
a
go!
gem. Yeah, nice.
Let's go!
Split the loot so
All
they
right, so
both
that
get
doesn't. So you will
3?
each. I'll give you each 3.
That's
Perfect.
Fair. Yeah.
50 is basically 80.
All right. Okay.
Is there one gem
Take
left or
after me.
2?
Give me 1
I
second.
think one.
Well, yeah, don't touch that because we might hear.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't. I have to stop myself. Okay. There might be one left. All right. So that brings us to Parvision. It's back to you. Okay. So let's see if you know this one. Where was the one time that Bogard's name was stated?
The one time.
Yes.
Okay,
Where
it's
was
not
it
in-
revealed to us?
Oh,
Where was
I
his
know
name
it.
given to us? Is it in? I'll give you a few choices, but obviously the more
Yeah.
specific the answer, the better. But
Yeah.
obviously the choices are between like the anime, the manga, a Viva card entry, an SBS. Like, where do we get the name Bogard from? Where did that come from?
Okay, it's not the anime. Or not the anime, not the manga. That's what I meant to say. It's not Vivricard because it was just Garp, and then underneath him was more Garp, and then, so that's 2. And then anime, did they do it? No, I don't know if they did it in the anime. SBS makes the most sense at the moment. I should remember this because I just had the
I think I
video.
got this.
I think it would make sense that it was in the cover story. Did Garp ever talk to him? SBS.
I'm sorry, that is not correct, my friend. Tekking comes around to you.
Was it in the anime credits?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
got it.
That is correct.
Yep.
As a
I
matter
think
of
they-
fact,
I think they didn't even
Boy.
he didn't even have a name, and they were like,
No,
he looks like
yeah.
Humphrey Bogart. Let's just call him Bogart, and just threw it in the
Yes.
credits. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
actually, episode 68 of the anime is the filler episode that's based on the Kobe Helmeppo cover story, and the only place we got Bogard from is the credits of that episode, which means that Bogard's name is actually non-canon. It's not
I
even.
think
a canon
Oda's
name.
rolled with that though, just like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
'Cause he's
maybe-
clearly based off of Humphrey Bogart.
Yes, and if Oda reveals him as Bogart, I'll be ready for that. However, technically, Bogart is a non-canon name right now.
Technically, yes.
I know why you gave me that question, Hidden. I felt
So,
that.
of course,
I know.
I wanted to, because I feel like I didn't throw you a bone last time. I want to throw you a Bogart question. It's the one Bogart related thing on here.
All right. I
recent
love
events.
Bogart.
Yeah.
All right. Give me the one on top.
All right. That will be a single point.
Oh, I didn't get 2.
There we go.
Darn. All right. Okay,
Oh,
2 left.
Damn, Tekking only has 500 points.
Shit.
Oh man. All right.
He didn't predict this ahead of time.
Joy Boy, it's your turn, my friend. We got 2 chests left.
Jayce's turn.
Oh, is it Jayce? I didn't realize
Yeah,
the
it's
order
Jay-
got
it's
swapped
Jayce.
around.
Jayce.
Oh, my bad.
Jayce.
My bad.
Jayce.
I'm
Yeah.
bad with
It's
this.
all
All right,
good.
Jayce, it's your turn, my friend. Let's
Do
see.
this.
Okay. When is Goldie Rogers' birthday?
No way.
What? No, God damn it, I thought it was something like that's Chopper. No, I've got no idea, mate. Skip.
All right,
Go to Joy Boy.
Joy Boy.
I feel like it's gonna be some like generic birthday that would make sense in the real world in some sense. So I'm gonna say December 31.
That would be correct. It is a day before Oda's birthday.
What?
Yeah.
It is a day before Oda's birthday.
And the day before Ace's birthday, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize Ace had the
Yeah.
same birthday as Oda. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah, January 1st. Yeah.
1-1, yeah. I guess that makes sense. All right, nice. JB, pick your chest.
One closest to you.
Oh, you got a gem. You got another gem, my friend.
Oh, I figured out the
Big.
formula,
You
bro.
got another gem. Which means that this last chest will go to the winner of the next question. 2,
All
3,
right.
4, 5. All right, so that brings the scores up pretty high here. All right, so this Oh, should we do it? Should we do it a fun way? Should we do a buzzer system with this one since it's the last?
Okay.
Do you want to do that, or do we just?
Well,
throw it to Preach?
if we do Preach real quick, just because he's like the last one of
Yeah.
like the circle we were doing, and then if he doesn't get it, then we can do a buzzer style.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, Preach. The last question of this stream, or this round, will be: which One Piece character stopped smoking over the course of the series? Which One Piece character was a smoker at one point in the story who stopped being a smoker? This is a major character.
Is it Sanji?
I'm sorry, that is not correct. So this one, so now we will do the button, because this is a tougher one. Anyone just hit the button if you got the answer, and I'll give it to you. Tekking.
Shocky?
Nope. Joy Boy.
Okay.
Hina?
Nope. Parvision.
Like, is it on just like? Is it because we saw the character again and they're not smoking?
We've seen the character smoke in a panel, or at least maybe more than one, but ever since then they have never been seen smoking again.
Ben Beckman?
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Was it Threevil that pressed the button there?
I pressed one, yeah.
All right. Who is it?
Robin?
Nope.
Wait, okay.
There's a trick. There's a kind of a trick one, but if you know your stuff, this is a layup. Parvision.
Garp?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Garp used to smoke cigars in the beginning.
Yeah.
The dog mask.
Yes, when he had the dog mask on, he was a cigar smoker, and then Oda stopped giving him cigars after that.
Wait until the next chapter where he gets back up and just lights a big cigar. Like, all right, let's do this.
Yes.
How crazy! He's on his back against Kazan. He whips out the cigar and he's like, "All right, time to go." Like
Time to go
hockey
full
man.
strength here.
Yes.
Hockey man, crazy.
My headcanon is that Garp quit smoking and he replaced it with rice crackers, and that's how.
That's fair.
That's how he beat the habit. That's my headcanon.
smart.
Yeah.
Hey, my take is he's gonna put on the dog mask next chapter, and he's like, "All right, time for my final form."
Yeah.
A final point for you, Parvision.
All right. What are the scores looking
feel like
like?
Gaimon.
The scores have moved a lot this round, I gotta say. Well, we have Tekking right now at 34 points, which is the leading score right now. 34.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then the next one up would be Dax at 30.
Let's go.
And then
A striking
Parvision,
range.
I believe after that is Parvision, which is 27. And then what do we got after that? Looks
I
like
got
Jayce,
0 points on the Pokemon thing.
Yeah, that was a quick round though. Jayce is at 19, followed by. Oh, actually, Jayce and Threevil are both at the same score. Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry, Joy Boy is also at 25 right now. So Joy Boy is coming up. He is, I believe, 4th place.
Big jump.
Then Threevil and Jayce are tied right now.
I
for
missed the
19,
Zoro questions though.
And then Preach is at 18 points. So that
Well,
brings us.
I
Yep.
have to get going.
Sure.
But thank you all for having me. Thank you for inviting me on Hidden, and raised almost $1,500 so far. That's pretty damn
That's
good.
good.
wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's really good.
Major shout out to the
Everybody that
chat.
donated.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
huge shout out to the chat. Everybody that donated. Any questions further? Hidden will just be my proxy on that, and there we go. Okay.
Beautiful Tekking. I just want to say, man, thank you for being here. I know you're running on a busy schedule. I know today was kind of making it like it was a tight
Yeah.
fit for you, but
Yeah,
I do
kinda.
appreciate
Yeah.
you taking the time, and also you stuck around longer than you originally said. So that means a lot to me, man, and it means a lot
Thank
to
you.
everyone. We really love and appreciate you, bro. So
Thanks to
for
everybody.
being here, man.
Nice to
Thank you,
meet you,
Tekking.
Chase, and nice
Yeah,
to talk to
thank you.
everybody
Take
here.
care.
Yeah, have a good one.
It's
Have a
been
great
fun,
night.
man. Take it easy.
Take care.
Good luck to you all.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Alright.
Hidden. I gotta get going too.
Oh, really? All right, Preach. Yo, thank you for being here as well, brother. I appreciate you making the time for today, bro. Thank you for taking part in this event, man. And
Yeah,
let me
man,
just put out there,
it's-
when I announced this, Preach reached out to me and he was like, "I'd love to be a part of it." It's really good guy here, guys. So definitely show
sure.
Preach some support. Go sub to his channel, man. This dude's awesome. So thank you, Preach. Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, man. I happened to be watching your stream at the time, and I saw what you're talking about. So, like I said, it's really inspiring what you're doing. So just keep it up, man.
Thank you, brother.
I can co-sign for him. When
Yeah.
I did my charity stream, he rolled through. So I need that to be known. Preach.
Yep.
Splendid dude right there, bro.
Much love, bro. Yeah, he
Facts.
is a great guy.
Thank you
Yo,
for
thank you,
being here.
Preach. Hope you have a good day, bro.
Take care.
All right, you take care.
Take care, man. And then there were 5. And then there were 5. So
Hey, that treasure chest one,
Good
that
chance.
was probably my favorite type so
That was-
far.
that
was
Like
good.
the favorite one. That
That
was a
was
really
fun.
good one.
I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like that. So how we're gonna do it? I said I would sub in for teching, but it might just be better to just, if they're heading out early, we'll take them out of the running for now. You guys are all still in the running, right?
Thank
With-
God.
I think that'd be a fair, right? If teching doesn't
He
win without being
won
here,
in
that'd
his
be fun.
own world.
Because like the score lead's gonna be a tough one, and I feel like I
Yep.
present an unfair advantage if I take over, because I know
Because you're gonna know
games.
the answers,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So we'll just take them out of the running, but we do really sincerely appreciate them being a part of the games and being here with us. But we do have
I'm back.
2 rounds left. We have a couple rounds left. We're almost at the end, though. This next one's going to be a lightning round, like I mentioned earlier. Now, did you guys need to take a quick break or anything, or you want to just jump right into it? Because honestly, this round's going to go kind of fast. Maybe we can save the break for after, if you will.
Yeah. If it's gonna be fast, then I'm good to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right,
Good
so
wait.
in that case, that brings us around to round number 5 of Sakura Showdown. Guys, round number 5. What is this round? What could it be? What is Hidden going to hit you with this time? Well, guess what?
Round 5.
The name of round 5 is 2 Theories and a Lie. What I'm going to be doing is going around to each of you. You each get one of these. This is one shot this round. You get one shot. You have to figure it out. If you get it, you get the points. If you don't get it, you don't get the points. This is worth a whole 5 points just for getting this right. You just got to get this right. Now, what this challenge is I am going to be presenting you with 3 theories. 2 of them are genuine theories I found on the internet in the One Piece community that had at least a decent bit of upvotes or traction wherever they got posted. And one of them is a lie that I made up today while writing stuff.
Yeah, but
down.
one of your lie theories is still probably better than most theories.
So it has to be. So basically, I'm gonna present you with a list of options, and one of them is just complete bullshit that I made up, and the others are stuff that people are actually out there putting the theories out for this stuff. And I will on
Alright.
stream. I will be showing the examples of where I found these posts and whatever on the internet. I'll show you that these theories exist. I didn't just make it up. They exist. All right. So that's gonna be round 5. If you guess it correctly, you get a 5 bonus points. If you don't guess it correctly, you get 0 points, and that's it. Everyone gets one shot at it. All right. Sound good? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So with this one, the order it looks like we got is Threevil up first. I'm gonna name 3 theories for you right now. You gotta tell me which one's a lie. Kaido is a living poneglyph who was given life by Big Mom. Shiryu killed the Roger pirates who were brought to Impel Down. Roger is alive and waiting at Laugh Tale for Luffy.
Sure, you killed the remaining Roger pirates at Impel Down.
That's correct. That is the lie. I made that shit up. That's a completely whack idea.
Man, I remember before I started making videos that Kaido's a poneglyph one. That
Yo.
was like
Yeah.
the top meme, bro.
Yeah, so for those, let me actually pull these up just to give the chat some visual aid here.
That's a little gross that we all kind of knew that first one was a real theory.
Yeah, right.
It's a little grosser that could have been something on my channel at one point, but
So
You would have
Kaido-
made it make sense, though. Come on
Kaido
now.
is a poneglyph. Like this
it
was.
just fits.
And then the other one was it this one? Yeah, the Goldie Rogers alive theory. I mean, we've all heard that, but that's not true. Okay, next up, Dak. Let me see which one's a good one to give you. Okay. Zoro already defeated Mihawk during the time skip and is already secretly the world's strongest swordsman. Shanks stole Kid's arm to replace his own. And Sengoku is Robin's father, secretly.
Oh.
Hey, can you repeat the last 2?
Yes.
The
so
one that Hidden made up is cracked.
So the first one is Zoro already defeated Mihawk during the time skip and is already the strongest swordsman in the world secretly. The second one is Shanks stole Kid's arm to replace his own, and the third one is Sengoku is Robin's father.
I feel like it's got to be the second one, but it probably won't be that one. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm sorry, that actually is a theory that someone had put forward, and I'll pull that image up to show it now.
Hey, can you let us guess what the other one would be?
It's obvious now.
Points yet.
What's what? Yeah, I mean, if you want, yeah, you can guess which one.
Without points involved, because
Yeah, no
I'm
points.
just curious.
Yeah.
Is it the Sengoku one?
Yeah, Sengoku.
Yeah,
Okay.
super
It
obvious.
is the Sengoku one, yes.
So if I find someone who has that theory,
Yes. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can find Sengoku as Robin's dad, I don't think I've ever heard that one. Though. I was like, oh,
That
totally...
one's kind of wild.
Yeah. Here, what do we got?
Olvia took after the fleet admiral.
So here's the proof of the Zoro. This is actually a Reddit post I saw with 1.3k upvotes. But the context is it's in a thread of like the craziest or worst theories you've ever heard. But this one was like got a lot of traction, and this one was Zoro has defeated Mihawk sometime during the time skip and is now the strongest swordsman. So that is an actual theory that someone had.
Yeah,
And
anything
then,
Zoro beating Mihawk, it's ZKK's behind it. You know?
And then here for this thread, what is the worst One Piece theory you've ever heard? First post, Shanks cut off Kid's arm and had it attached to his body. So there you go.
So I did find a couple posts about Sengoku being Robin's dad, but
Oh, really? Oh,
yes, I did.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
can't have
literally-
like one vote.
I was convinced.
Well, it's deleted, so I can't really I can see the title. I can see the title at 17 comments, but those votes get deleted once they delete the post.
They delete the thread. Yeah.
But it's Sengoku's Robin's father, and there's a couple of them. Actually.
Wow.
That's crazy.
that's
That's
crazy.
what I meant.
Too close to the truth has been void centured.
That's what I meant. Hidden's lie theories that he's trying to make shit up is still.
It's
I
still,
know.
I'm still hitting like actual theories somehow. Oh man.
That you
okay.
got me with One Piece at this point.
Yeah.
I googled it, and this is more. This might be more out of pocket than the thing. It says Sengoku's Robin's father, and the comment says the only hole in your theory is that we already know that Bobbin is Robin's father.
Yeah, what is that, bro?
Wait, what?
not,
Bro.
not only because their names rhyme, but because Oda said it in an SBS.
That's funny.
No lies detected.
These people are real.
I liked when Bobbin was hype material, even if it was only for a short time.
Bobbin and Boofy.
Parvision.
Yeah.
I have 3 theories for you, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Crocus was actually a famous doctor for the world government, but got turned into a criminal a la Drum Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
The Elbaf arc will contain a 1-year-long time skip, and Big Mom is able to have so many kids because of her devil fruit powers.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on. That first one had way too many words for it to be like, damn, if that one's the fake one, he was an ex. Well, that one's kind of cool though. Wait, what was the second one?
The Elbaf arc is going to have a 1-year-long time skip.
So many people have talked about Elbaf and time skip. I'm pretty sure like people in this call have talked about mixing those ideas up. So that's not it. It's the first one, Crocus being a famous doctor.
Yes, who got basically ostracized the same way that the doctors at Drum Kingdom did.
Okay, and then the last one was...
And then the last one was Big Mom can have so many kids because of her devil fruit power. She uses the soul fruit to make all her kids.
I'm going to go with the last one.
You think that's the fake one? Then that would be wrong.
Yeah.
My friend. I'm sorry. Actually, the first one was the lie. I made that up.
I thought that.
That's too
Yeah, it was
good.
It was too specific.
Yeah, it was like very
And you
I was
gave
like-
detail about like the Drum Kingdom doctors and all this like on his
yeah.
like
I was
second
like,
guess. I was like,
yeah.
that's too much. He made that up. He knows it too well. You know.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So the other ones actually are theories. The
The
Elbaf
last
arc.
one's bad because Oda told us how she got the kids. What do you got? She took 43 husbands.
Yeah.
True. Pound exists.
But
Who's
but for a
uploading this
period of time, when this wasn't completely answered, there were theories about whether or not, like, how Big Mom has such a big family, and one of those theories was she used her powers to do it. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was looking at a wrong lens.
And the Elbaf arc having the 1 year long time skip was actually a cheeky thing for me because I actually made the video. I made a video on that. My own. I put my own shit in there.
I didn't know that, but I said, like, I'm pretty sure in this call.
Yeah. So all right, Jayce.
Hey, real quick, just real quick. So we're just gonna do one round, right?
Yep. And then
okay, I'm gonna go real quick just for a few minutes just
Sure.
now.
Yeah,
so I can start now. Cool.
No problem.
Be back later.
All right, Jayce.
Yo, hit me.
Usopp will defeat San Juan Wolf and get his devil fruit. Mihawk is Quina, and the ancient kingdom is modern day Earth.
All of that sounded like crazy. What? What?
I feel like I just got conversational whiplash.
Okay, one more time. I'll give it to you one more.
No. I understood you. It was just crazy what I heard. Oh God. I'll go for the second one. The Mihawk X Quina.
I am sorry, that is an actual or wrong. Sorry, I have to say the wrong one.
Right?
Yeah, so actually, Mihawk as Quina is a theory that I've seen people post. I actually have a screen cap of it. Let me pull that up.
Confidently, I add. Like,
Yes, some people really believe in this one. Oh, oops. All right, well, I'm gonna pull that up.
I have never seen one mention of it.
I have
This is
seen
unreal.
I have seen multiple people put forward on Reddit, online, Mihawk as Quina. You'll be surprised.
it doesn't even make sense. Like, a first Google search, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like
Like, I feel like
a Crocomom tier theory in my opinion, but
Crocomom's a little bit better.
Nah. It is Crocomom theory.
Oh, that's a legit theory.
I co-sign that, Hidden. I'm with you on that.
Thank you, bro. No, actually, the one that I added in there myself was the ancient kingdom is modern day Earth.
That kind of.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, maybe there's some theories out there like One Piece takes place in the real world, but like, I guess that kind of counts, right? It's not the best made up theory, but yeah, I did throw that. I did look up like Earth is the One Piece world, or like ancient kingdom was Earth, and I couldn't find much on that. So I threw that in there. But I'm sorry, that is not correct. But moving on to Joy Boy, this is the last one. Joy Boy. All right, let me see. Okay. All right, ready? Nefertari Lily turned into a man with the harm fruit and became Joy Boy. Luffy is in a coma after Sabaody, and all of post-time skip has been a dream. And Blackbeard is 3 guys in a coat.
3 guys in a coat. Oh man. The last one's so meme tier that I feel like it actually might be a thing. What was the first one again? Lily is what?
Nefertari Lily turned into Joy Boy using the harm fruit. That's how she disappeared from the world government. And
I have not heard that. So I'm gonna guess the first one.
And that would be correct. I made that up. Very nice. 5 points for you, my friend.
Hey, Hidden, have you seen the actual drawings of the Blackbeard one?
I have. I've seen a few of. It's funny because the example, I got the worst example ever for this, but I did see a Reddit post that tried to draw these like you can't tell what this is. This is 3 stick figures, and you can see here there's 1 stick figure for the legs, and then the 2 other guys are sitting on his shoulders here, holding up each arm.
I
don't know if you can.
the guy from Impel Down.
Yeah.
Not Impel Down. The guy from NES Lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like the I forget what his name is, but the one that has the 3 heads. Yes. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of 2 Theories and a Lie. That was our last bonus lightning round, and that means that when we come back, we will be going to the final round of the stream, everybody. So, We are going to take a short break right now. We're going to get that all set up. It's going to be a longer break than the others. I need a little bit of time to do some setting up. But we will be going from now into the final round, and I will now read off the scores, show us the standings, the current standings. So, we got, right now, in first place, Dak and Joy Boy are currently tied.
Yep.
And Parvision is at 27, and Threevil is at 24, and Jayce is at 19. So
Yep.
we have Dak and Joy Boy tied for the title right now. Parvision in the second place, Threevil in third place, and Jayce in fourth currently. And this last round will be able to kind of turn the tides a little bit, or actually, we'll see. Anyway, we'll be back. We're going to take a short break. Everyone hang tight, and we'll be back with the last round of Sakura Showdown. Hello. We are back for the final round of Sakura Showdown. Now, before I explain what's going to be happening in this final round, I do have to say we are going to be letting Jayce go for the evening. It is getting very late for him. He did take a lot of time out of his day to be here, but he does have to get going. Jayce, thank you so much for being here, man. You know that I worked really hard to put this together to give you a good time. I hope you really did have a good time. And if you have anything that you wanna say to the chat, or give your message to the One Piece community, or say your piece, man. Tell everyone what's on your mind, how much you love One Piece, and all that stuff. Tell us about it.
Yes. So before I go, I'll say I've loved the stream. Thank you for all the work you yourself have put in, and for everyone who's shown up. I really do appreciate it. It's been a long time dream of mine to actually talk about One Piece with people like yourselves, because it has been something that's been a big part of my life since I was a little kid. It's kind of grown up with me, and I've grown up with it, and I feel like we all have kind of grown up with it and become better people because of One Piece, kind of. Like, it's taught us a lot what life is really about. It's that found family, that that brotherhood that you create. And with all you YouTubers and stuff, I can feel if there were a real life pirate crew, you guys would make some of the best pirate crew out there. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Ron.
So stay strong and stay connected, guys, because it's all about the One Piece at the end of the day, and you guys will find out what it is, and that will be a whole new world for you guys. But yeah, keep it
100%.
safe, and keep it safe, and keep sailing, boys.
Thank you, Jayce. We appreciate
Yeah.
you, man. We're doing it. We're doing it for you, brother. Everyone's showing you a lot of love in the chat. I see a lot of W's.
Yeah.
You deserve all of it,
Thank you
man.
very much, guys.
You are loved, and we appreciate you, man. So have a good rest of your day.
All right. Thank you very much.
you
You
for
take
being
care
here.
now, guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys.
Have a
Love
nice
you all.
day.
Take it easy,
Have a
bro.
good night.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Well, that brings us. This has been a great stream, guys. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the donations. Before we get back into the levity and the jokes and the fun stuff, I just want to say, working up to this stream, I've never done a fundraiser before. I've only hosted one other stream of this kind of size and scope, and this one is way more beyond what that one was, because this one has a lot more moving parts and components. And I was worried at how this would go. I was, I don't know, I was just kind of stressed out. And now that we're finally here, I just want to say this has been probably one of the funnest experiences I've had. Even not as a player, just hosting it. One of the funnest experiences I've had as a One Piece fan, being a part of this community, and just getting to know you guys specifically, like everyone in the call with me right now. Like, I do really sincerely appreciate all of you for making the time to be here. When I announced this, you guys didn't even miss a beat. You were like, "Yup, let's do it," and here we are, and we are cooking with the stream through all the technical difficulties, through all the little slip-ups or whatever. We're cooking, and I just appreciate you guys very much. I appreciate the community very much, and I just want to thank everyone for donating and being here today, and making this whole goal possible. We've raised nearly $1,500 to fight cancer over the course of this stream.
This is huge.
$1,500.
W
guys.
from the chat for sure. That's amazing, guys.
Amazing. That's amazing. Seriously, thank you guys. And this last round, let's go out with a bang. If we can make that number get closer to even 2,000, then I think we've absolutely slayed out today. We have done a great thing. I mean, either way we have. But the point is, like, we still got more to the stream left. It's not over yet. We still got our final round and a winner to announce. So in the meantime, keep supporting the cause, keep supporting the fundraiser, and I hope you enjoy. And with that being said, that brings us around to our final round, which is going to be titled The Break Week Incident. Looks like an important member of your pirate crew was just captured by the world government, and their public execution is today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Looks like you have to stop it from happening. And the way this is going to work is we have two people that are very clearly in the lead here, and I'm going to need you guys to do something for me. You guys are going to have to team up. I'm going to be teaming you guys up. So Dak and Joy Boy are in the lead right now, so both of you are going to be team captains. and I am going to stick you with a partner. And the way this is going to work is, I don't know, I'm assuming you guys haven't seen the break weeks I've done before, but the way that break week works, so you'll be working together for the prize. So the prize was the Hero Luke trophy. There is a Chopper mini trophy that comes with it. So you and your partner, if you win the round, the captain who had the score lead gets the big Hero Luke trophy, and the partner that you got gets the mini Chopper trophy. So that's how we're going to work it. So you're going to work with your team, okay? Now, the way that break week, that break week typically works is usually I host a little trial. We put a character represented by a one-piece figure on display. So, for example, we have here this film red Roronoa Zoro. This is a film red Roronoa Zoro. It's actually a very nice figure. You can see here he has the costume. He has his 3 signature swords. Look at that badass right there. Look how badass he is. Look how strong and badass that character is. So usually we take this figure, we put him on trial, and usually we ask a prompt. So the prompt will be anything like, the prompt could be like, oh, is this character a fraud for doing X, Y, or Z? And then the prosecution and the defense will be trying to convince the stream that they are either guilty or innocent of the crime they've been accused of. And at the end, we put it to a vote with the chat, and the chat will act as our jury. And if it turns out that they are found guilty, then we will destroy the figure in a fashion kind of like this. So, kind of like that.
What is happening?
What the fuck?
It's break
As a matter of
week,
fact,
you know?
Break.
Is this because I forgot what his swords are? Did I do this?
Okay.
Is this what
So-
happens when Zoro fights
So
Mihawk?
as you can see,
So that's why you have the
We'll send
Marine
the
outfit.
donations
You're the
soon.
executioner.
so we will be putting figures on trial, basically like the example you just saw there. So the trial this time, so I'm actually going to team you up this way. So we are going to do, let's see, do you guys want to pick or do you want me to pick for you?
They rock, paper,
Nick,
scissors. Oh,
you pick for us.
Oh.
It's
Or you
fair
want to do
that way.
rolls? You want to do rolls in the Discord?
The
That
rolls
might,
work as well.
that
yeah.
might be fair because it's random. All right, so whoever gets the higher number gets paired with Dak between Threevil and Parvision, I believe. So whoever gets the, let's see. Did
I'll
you
let
guys roll?
Par roll first.
Yeah, roll. It out.
oh, me and Threevil are rolling.
Yeah,
Okay,
you and Threevil
yeah.
are
Yep.
rolling to be Dak's partner.
Wait,
so-
why am I
Yeah,
rolling?
how-
My
you're-
RNG's awful. Alright, fine. This is-
I mean, it's a
It's
win-win.
thinking.
I'll take either partner, but eight's
Oh,
pretty
no.
high.
8? Okay. All right, what
It
do you
took
got?
a long time to think.
Oh,
All right.
there you go.
All right,
Let's
so-
go,
okay.
Threevil.
So
We're
the
getting this done,
teams.
bro. Let's go.
The teams are going to be Dak Sake and Threevil versus Parvision and Joy Boy Theories. All right, so we are going to be doing a 2v2 here. Now, you guys are going to have to be either the prosecution or the defense for the following trial. Here, let me actually do this. Hold on. This is a nice... The 2 people on trial today... Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Hold on. I fucked up the figure. Oh, there we go.
Maybe we should choose before prosecution defense, so it's like.
Oh, so it's
Maybe-
unbiased? Alright, so you guys choose. Do you
That's
want...
actually a good.
Do you guys, oh, it's not really exactly prosecution defense. It's more like one side versus the other, and then I smash the figure that loses. So you can choose.
So it's 2 different characters.
All right, so yeah, so actually,
you're saying. Okay.
I'll let the teams choose. You can choose either the number 1 or 2. Dak, choose number 1 or 2.
We'll choose 2. It's closer to 3. We'll do 2.
So you two?
Real one.
All right, beautiful. That means the trial this time will be Bam and a second Zoro figure.
Oh no!
So Dak, you're actually going to be defending
scared.
Zoro here. The trial
right.
prompt for this break week is, boom. Who contributed less to the raid? Who contributed less to the raid on Onigashima?
Okay.
Zoro or Yamato? Guys, who contributed less to the raid on Onigashima, Zoro or Yamato? I will give you guys about 30...
Wait, so we're trying to argue that our character did less for the raid.
Yeah, so actually no, so you're trying to argue against the other characters. So
Oh,
Dak,
okay.
Dak
Okay.
and Threevil are on Zoro's team here, and they're going to be
Okay.
arguing that Zoro did more for the raid than
Love
Yamato. And Joy Boy and Parvision are going to be arguing that Yamato did more for the raid than Zoro.
Can we have like a few,
Man,
like,
I
2
hope
minutes in separate rooms, right, to brainstorm real quick?
Yes, you know what? You know what? If you guys wanna go hop in the other calls right now and brainstorm for a little bit, I'll give you guys
On
like
par. Let's do
Hey.
Twitter.
take
Wait, hey.
5. Take 5.
Twitter?
Hey, Hidden. I know the Zoro fanboys from the Reverie have to be here, so they're gonna know who to vote for.
Yes.
Just as long if you guys are here, you know.
Yes. So
Hey,
guys,
where-
feel
where-
free.
where
You guys
you
can
at?
hop in general or movie theater or one of the other calls
Or-
I have here. Just go hop in there, do some deliberation amongst yourselves, and then return to this call once you're ready. I'm actually gonna return to
What's
the
the
call
time limit?
in 5 minutes. So
He'll just drag us
40
back.
Yeah, 41.
6:41 or
Yeah.
Eastern time, 6:41. All right, Hidden. Or Threevil. I'll just call you in DM.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Cool. All right,
I'll do
starting
the
now.
same thing.
All right, I'll see you guys soon.
The 7. There we go.
Damn, what happened to this? There we go. Well, they're all gone. Now it's just me. This perfectly fine Zoro figure. Zoro, no. No, Zoro. Zoro. Zoro, no, your foot. Ah. Damn it. Oh, no, Zoro. What's happening? I thought he was the strongest swordsman in the world. I thought he was the strongest. Oh. It's not working. He's too strong. Nothing happened. Oh, man. Twitter's gonna hate this. Twitter's gonna hate this one. So disrespectful. Oh, man. This has been a good stream, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Put a little bit of thinking music here. Oh, Twitter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Zoro, Twitter is coming for me. What am I ever gonna do? Ah, damn. Ah, boy. It's tough being a One Piece fan out here, you know? It's hard picking my favorite character from all these bona fide badasses in the story. Wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder, am I actually a Zoro hater? No, I'm not. I'm not. But I do take pleasure in the tears of idiots on the internet who who take things too seriously. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I love Zoro. Zoro's cool, man. Zoro's dope. Look, man, I have a whole katana that I broke just for the stream. I bought an entire katana, and the fucking guy at the store, when I went to the store and I asked him, I said, "Hey, this katana, dude, is this gonna, like," he asked me what it's for. I was like, "I'm gonna smash this on a fold-out plastic table. Do you think this katana is gonna break off of one swing?" And he told me, "Oh, nah, definitely not, man. That shit's sturdy. This shit isn't sturdy. You see this wobbling? This is not the Sandai, bro. I got gypped. I got scammed, okay? So much for folded 1,000 times. This shit was folded 10 times, bro. This shit got folded 10 times before they sold it to me. I swung it too hard. That's what happened. My power, I don't have full control over my power. I think that's the issue. I think the problem, guys, might be that I don't understand my own strength. Because I broke my katana on one swing.
Uh-huh.
Par, let me share this with you. I went to the store and I bought this katana for the stream, and I asked the guy if it would break after a couple swings on a hard surface. He told me no. It's already wobbling. What happened?
The glue.
This is the power of swordsmen? This is the true power? Alright, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, well, you guys have your arguments ready? You have your, you guys are ready to make your case? Are you?
Ready?
Yeah.
I just feel bad. Zoro, we got to do Zoro like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad too for a bit. Okay. So, let's see. I want to. I guess I should time each of you. We will give.
Timed.
Who should we give it to first? I'm gonna roll. I'll roll for you guys. Above 5, Dak. Below 5, Joy Boy. Let's see.
Cool. It's gonna be 5 exactly.
Yeah. Roll 1d10. Wait, why didn't that work?
There we go.
Okay. All right. It's Dak
7.
first. So, Dak,
I
your
hate going
squad.
first.
Dak, your squad's going to be going first.
Okay.
So that means that each of you are going to take your crack at arguing prosecution for the other character. So you and defending your character, basically. So you know what position you're arguing. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and then I'm going to give your partner was Threevil, right? I'm going to give Threevil another 5 minutes. So each team gets 10 minutes respectively to argue their case.
Oh wow! Oh, I didn't know it'd be so long. So
Yeah.
Threevil and I discussed, and we were gonna have Threevil go first for our group, but like I'll
Okay.
follow him. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So if you'd like to start, Threevil, the floor is yours.
All right, so this battle is basically Yamato and Zoro. So I'm gonna be tearing down Yamato a lot because it's very clear that Yamato's role was not nearly as pivotal as Zoro's. Right? She went and handled the bomb, which would have blown up like the bottom portion of the island, whereas Zoro saved the main character Luffy, that's taken out the big bad of the arc. Think about how like they went for a killing blow on Luffy. Zoro grabs Luffy and saves him. If that wouldn't have happened, Kaido wouldn't have lost, right? Every One Piece fan can agree that if Luffy loses the battle or he can't take out the big bad, they're all screwed. So that's exactly what Zoro did. He also tanked the blast from Kaido and Big Mom. Yeah, and then like all Yamato did was move the bomb. So like, yeah, it would have, you know, hurt the people down there. But you know, when we're talking about the grand scheme of the arc, who helped more? I think it's very clear that everything Zoro did on the rooftop was way more valuable than what Yamato did.
Okay.
You
still got time. Use it wisely. Use it wisely. This is the last round. This is the only thing
I know,
separating you from the prize.
we were not
Yeah,
expecting 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah, 10 minutes. No,
I
but
mean, you don't have to use it if you feel like you've made your case. I'm just saying, once you lock it in, it's locked in.
Yeah, so again, not only did Zoro save Luffy's life multiple times on the rooftop, which led to Luffy defeating Kaido, but then you also got to think how he still went down and had a whole battle with like the first Lunarian. And if like that never happened, King would have went after someone else, and maybe like King and Queen would have double teamed Sanji. That would have been pretty bad. But look what he did for the narrative. Took down the first Lunarian, even cut his wing, and then you have Zoro slaying the dragon, which was built up for hundreds of chapters. You could look at Punk Hazard, you could look at the Ryuma one shot. Like Zoro versus King was just magnificent. So that's like another point. Yeah, so with Yamato, that's another thing. All she did was stall. I feel like a lot of times, especially in power scaling, people overcredit stalling. Stalling's not the same thing as fighting. So, like, sure, she held off Kaido or whatever, but Zoro was actively attacking Kaido, trying to hurt him, scarring him, making him bleed, grabbing Luffy, moving Luffy, right? So again, this is just coming down to what? Moving a bomb so that these random people, these random characters that the chat doesn't care about, they don't die. Is that what matters? Or is it saving Luffy's life, the main character, the one that took down Kaido, the one that took down the big bad? What matters more? Because it was like 4 or 5 different situations where Zoro literally saved Luffy's life. Don't hurt my captain, don't mess with my captain, right? And then what did Yamato do for like 80% of the raid? Oh, Momonosuke, hold up the island, please use the flame clouds. And she wasn't even that good of a tutor. She wasn't that good of a mentor. She spent most of the Onigashima rooftop BS trying to teach Momonosuke something that was concluded in literally 2 panels. If you guys remember, the Onigashima hitting the ground or whatever, literally 2 panels. So ask yourselves, what matters more, these random characters you can't name, or literally the main character of the story?
All right.
Hidden's
Dak, you're
loving
up.
this.
Dak, you're up.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so I definitely want to echo a lot of what Threevil said. I want to emphasize a little bit just how important all of Zoro's saving people is, because he obviously saved Luffy when he countered Kaido's Dragon Twister with his own attack, right? So that was super dope. And that was where he ate Luffy and then made him spit him out by cutting him, so that's super dope. And then also, don't forget, earlier in the raid, Kaido had to dodge an attack. Like, Big Mom even noticed it, like, hey, you better watch out, and it sliced the whole horn off the island, right? So that's just, I mean, that's just cool, and obviously just shows he was a real threat, because he scarred him later, which Yamato did nothing even close to that. But also, not only did he save Luffy there, remember the combo attack, the Ikoku Sovereignty or whatever, from Big Mom and Kaido? That was going to wipe out all the people on the roof, and Zoro was the one who stopped it, right? He's the one who stepped in. So whenever we talk about Yamato versus Zoro, it's like, okay, do you care about saving Luffy and the people on the roof and then Sanji later, which I'll talk about in a minute? Or do you care about saving all the townspeople in Wano? Which, don't get me wrong, I want to save them and everything, but if we lose the people on the roof, we lose the whole raid. Kaido drops the whole Onigashima on him. Like, what's it matter? You need to save the top tiers to keep the fighting going. So then you look at Yamato, who all she did was stall Kaido, barely did any damage, made him bleed like 1 time. That's cool that she held him off and everything, but Zoro did substantial damage. There's literally a scar on Kaido that's going to be there forever from Zoro. And then so once we're done with the roof, remember, Zoro also got hit with a Thunder Bagua and like was still conscious, which like doesn't make any sense, but that's just because he's a tank, right? So then once we get down into the whatever it's called, the dance hall, whatever the main room was of the whole place, and Zoro was like getting healed up from the mink medicine, remember, Sanji was holding off 2 billion berry bounties at the same time, and after Zoro got up, he was helping Sanji, because at that same time, Sanji started developing his Germa abilities. Remember, Zoro's like, hey, you owe me one, blah, blah, blah. Like, he saved Sanji during that fight while they had the 2v2. And then later on, which this is just dope, but also just shows how important Zoro was to the entire arc, while Zoro was fighting King, he gets a call from Sanji, and Sanji's like, hey man, I need your help. If I'm not myself, you need to wipe me out. And Zoro's like, bro, I'm busy. Like, I'm fighting the Yonko Commander 1, you're fighting the second one, like, don't bother me right now. But it didn't matter. Zoro still took the call, was still ready to help, and all that kind of stuff. So he saved Sanji, saved everyone on the roof, saved Luffy an additional time. And then we have to talk about King. King is probably the second strongest force on Onigashima, right? Like, he's the right hand of Kaido. He's also a Lunarian. Okay, so we know they were the gods of the world back in the day. We see how important the Seraphim are now in the story, right? They're all Lunarians, and Zoro beat an actual one, like a true, tried and true, blood Lunarian, like not one made in a lab. So that shows you how strong they have to be. And Zoro not only beat him, but cut off his wings. So, like, we don't know if those wings are actually used or not, but either way, good luck. And then he got, sucked up by Green Bull. But the point is, you look at all what Zoro did, and he saved the raid multiple times. What Yamato did was try to save the townspeople's lives. So it depends on which one you really want to put your weight on. But like I said, the townspeople are dead if the strong people aren't saved. So what's the point of saving all the townspeople, if you're just going to leave Kaido up and to take care of business later on anyway, right? So Zoro was absolutely a necessity to win that raid. There was no other way around it. Saved all the top people, fought the second strongest guy after saving everybody. So there's just no doubt Zoro was more pivotal to the raid. That's it.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to see about that, because now we got the other side. Parvision, Joy Boy. I assume
right.
you've heard. I think you've heard some of the fraudulence that's been getting said. No bias here. I know you guys are ready to fire off on all cylinders right now against Zoro. So, Joy Boy, take it away.
Well, I just want to ask Joy Boy real quick. I know we had a game plan, but after what they said,
Yeah,
you want
I
to...
got you. Change plans.
I knew it. You want to go for it?
Yeah, so I think somebody said that King was the second strongest force on Onigashima, but you kind of forgot about Big Mom, didn't you? The person
She didn't fight any of
who-
the people in question.
Hey,
yeah.
whoa, this is our 10 minutes. So we have...
Right? Yeah, exactly. Shush.
Misinformation.
Yeah, so Big Mom doesn't go down unless the bombs go off at the correct time. And who froze the bombs initially? That was Yamato. On top of this, right? You're giving them all these feats that Zoro didn't actually do, but Luffy did. Well, we got to talk about Yamato stalling Kaido as like the reason why Luffy was able to come back just the same. Also, the entire island would have fallen down had Yamato not trained Momonosuke, which was kind of a big deal. He kept the island floating. Yamato also assisted in a number of ways with Odin's journal, as well as she was friends with the numbers, which suddenly didn't become an enemy at all. But yeah, I mean, you try to throw out there that stalling isn't the same as fighting. Look, Zoro scratched Kaido at best. At best, that's the most defining moment of Zoro in all of Onigashima. The hypest moment was when he missed. Right? That's what he's known for. So yeah, I mean, it's just fighting solo, 1v1 versus the literal top tier of the entire arc by herself puts her second, straight up to Luffy. My opinion. Go off, Par.
All right, so Joy Boy hit it, but like, let's start from beginning to end, right? Like, first of all, who helped Luffy get to the rooftop? It wasn't Zoro. It was Yamato. Yamato helped Luffy save a significant amount of stamina by stopping ulti and actually batting her away. She wasn't even stalling at that point. Yeah, Luffy could have beat him, but even he acknowledged, yo, I might actually have to try here, right? So let's start there. Now, second thing, what's the most important part of this raid? What was Kaido trying to do? At the very beginning, the thing that they stopped, was it execute Momonosuke? Who protected Momo the entire raid? Literally, right? I know all of you guys would want to be in the same place as Momo for most of that raid, but then on top of that, nobody taught Momo how to use the fruit. Yamato doesn't even have the fruit, but she taught him how to use the dragon fruit from scratch. She doesn't have that experience. So as far as, I'm not gonna take that bad teacher instructor thing. No, she's teaching something that she didn't even have personal weight in. And if she didn't do that, if no one taught Momo how to use the flame clouds, guess what? Everybody dies on Onigashima. Every single person. Now, second thing, we talked about this at the Reverie. A lot of you guys agreed with it. You guys are in the call. I'm not going to call you out, but Law and Kid, the ring out there. But Big Mom got blown off by the frozen bombs. Which, by the way, guess who did that? Yamato, right? But Yamato not only faced the one, helped with the Big Mom situation, Kaido, all that stuff, but she actually stopped the one thing nobody could, which was Kazumbo. Kazumbo ran town on Onigashima, and Yamato is the one who stopped it in the tracks. And I won't hear it because it's like 10,000 tons of TNT, and then Yamato saved that for Big Mom to get blown off. So that's on top of that. And then if we're talking about the rooftop, right? The same job that the worst gen plus Luffy did for 3, 4, 5 chapters, right? Yamato did that solo on her own. Zoro got a scratch. Kaido said that's good enough. Yamato, chapter 1025, brought Kaido down to his knees. And she wasn't even trying to defeat him. She knew. She was just like, this isn't my role. My role here is to let Luffy, the GOAT, you know what I mean, come here and do this, right? And if we're talking about, Zoro stalled, one thing, Hey, if we really think about it, couldn't Law just room them out? He did that so many times. Zoro jumped in front and he was like, wow, that's crazy. He stalled for three seconds. Cool. Broke all of his bones. Got healed up. Yamato didn't need any other third-party help. Yamato ran the entire Onigashima from start to end and even caught our boy Luffy by the end of it. He said, I got you. Where was Zoro at the end of it? On the ground. Yamato says, no, I got you, bro. I got you. We're talking about the person who ran through. Not a single person helped Yamato. Yamato helped everybody else, including the most important crowned shogun of Wano. And let's not forget one of the most important things. We're just talking about the importance of Onigashima, right? You know what's crazy about Onigashima? You know what's crazy about Momo and his lore? Odin's journal. Guess who ran to Odin's castle as a kid? Got it from Toki, held that shit, the chest was in the box with all the daimyo. The daimyo were like, oh my god, you have Odin's journal! We're gonna teach you this shit! Let me tell you right now, Odin's journal was probably the most important thing for Momo, the Shogun. Joy Boy, Zunisha, everything. That journal, boom. Yamato not even most important during the modern raid. Without Yamato from Odin's flashback, tell me what we be doing without this person. Come on. All right.
I love it.
Bro,
I love it.
Zoro was fighting a Yonko commander and had to be resurrected. Yamato fought the man himself and was unscathed.
That's also an interesting point. Still a trash character, but also let's move on to cross-examination. So now we're going to be moving on, guys. We're going to be moving on to cross-examination now. So any questions or objections that you may have had hearing either argument from either side, the floor is now open to you guys to cross-examine each other. I will just say, please be civil, one question at a time, not the longest answers, but, fair, concise answers. So would anyone like to start with any cross-examination questions for the other side?
So, Par, you mentioned that Yamato was like the only one that could stop the Kazunbo. Did you forget Zoro can cut fire?
Yeah, but he didn't. Are you just making up things that didn't happen on Onigashima? Yamato was there.
No, but that
didn't you word it as the only one? Didn't you word it as the only one? Zoro could have.
Wait. Zoro was on his back sleeping that time.
Par, you made it a hypothetical because you said, "Oh, the only one that could stop was Yamato."
I said the only one that did. The only one that did stop it.
No, you said the only
Zoro
one
was on his back. Zoro was on his back since chapter 1036, and Kazuo came in 1037.
The point is to show Zoro's multifaceted, right?
Yeah, which by the way,
Prometheus.
If we're talking about importance to Onigashima, I'm not gonna talk about the guy who's on his back 1036 to 1060 or whatever, not 1060, 1055, whatever it was. Well, Yamato not on her back, catching Luffy, stopping Kazunbo.
She wasn't fighting double emperors, was she? She wasn't taking a blast from two emperors, completely unheard of in the entire story.
She had
Zoro
also real quick.
Wait, Zoro tanked that, still grabbed Luffy, moved him, did all that, went and fought King. So of course he's gonna be on his back. Yamato would have been dead by that point.
Also, but both of these people
on Zoro, but it was with Yamato. It was back-to-back conquerors. Who was taking conquerors blows from Kaido? It wasn't Zoro. It was Yamato.
Talk about that. Let's talk about that because you said Zoro scarring Kaido was just a scratch. Both of you said a scar was a scratch. So I want to know what Yamato did to Kaido. Then nothing. Negative damage. Literally, absolutely
1025
nothing.
brought him to
okay. Then you would have to admit that scar is more than a scratch. That's the point.
No, because Kaido didn't get down on his knees.
He literally said the scar is going to be with me forever. Like, are we doubting what Kaido said directly?
Yeah, how did it affect the battle?
But remember, this is who contributed less to the raid, or who contributed more to the raid. So
yeah, that's another thing.
And we're talking about the Odin journal. How did the Odin journal help the raid? How did they win the raid more because she had the journal when she was a kid and went and got it? How did that? You made a big point about that. I'm curious how that helped the raid whatsoever.
It was a goal of the raid
to get the journal.
What did Odin say? Odin said that Joy Boy had to open it up, right? They wouldn't have known that without Momo.
They did the raid well before knowing the journal existed. They were there on the raid and everything. They were full go, 100%. They were all there.
Par, that one doesn't count because you went on a whole. No, that one doesn't count because you went on a whole tangent talking about young baby Yamato. That's literally decades before the raid. Come on,
I'm saying
is that really fair? Is that fair?
Is that fair?
Yeah, it is. Wait,
The character.
this is the day that Odin predicted 20 years ago. It started then. He
But it
literally
was-
sacrificed himself from
But
this
what does that
day.
matter to the
Hidden's-
raid?
Hidden's
It was
question
happening
about the
anyway.
raid, though.
He said the raid.
Yeah, but
He said the raid.
Order
Actually
in the
winning
court.
the raid itself.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
order.
All right, we have established order. Now, I will say this. We have to keep it relevant to the events at hand, gentlemen. I know that look, emotions are getting hot in here. Your favorite characters are on the line. This is a serious...
Oh, don't say favorite. Don't say favorite.
Your
You know,
Your favorite character's on the line here, guys. So it should be your favorite character, at least for this round, because that's what matters, and that's what's going to get you those votes. So, guys, I know the emotions are flying. We got to try our best to keep it as relevant to the question as possible, which is, who contributed less to the raid or more to the raid? And another way to frame this that might help the argument and help the discussion guide in a better direction would be, had this person not been there for the raid, how much worse would the raid have gone?
Oh,
Right.
perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. So had Yamato or Zoro not been there, what did Yamato or Zoro do for the raid as a whole that had they not been there to do would have been, more or less significant, right?
Easily. Okay, I got you.
So you can proceed back to normal with cross-examination. I will now I'll go back to my stoic self.
Well, I'm just gonna say, as far as who did less for the thing, who did more. If we're talking about Kaido being the linchpin at the top, right, and who took more stamina, I would argue that even if you wanted to say they went clash for clash, Zoro somehow had equal amount of clashing with Kaido, which isn't true. Kaido did not use Conqueror's Haki against Zoro, which, if you're talking about using Haki as a stamina draining feat, then yeah, Yamato in that fight was able to drain more of Kaido's stamina than Zoro did in the fight. Even if you want to say the scratch was like Luffy somehow used that scratch in the last fight, Kaido was like, oh my god, I wish I didn't get this scar. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy thing. But as far as stamina goes, yeah. As far as the huffing and puffing that happened when he was fighting Luffy, that could be directly attributed to Yamato. Now, as far as if Yamato wasn't there, Yamato not being there, no one can teach Momo any of those things that allowed him to carry Onigashima from exploding and dropping from the sky and killing everybody, literally everybody.
So I think we need to hold on. Your side just talked a bunch. Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
So
Go ahead.
Yeah. So remember, we're talking about the success of the raid here. So with Yamato, this is what I said during my initial argument: is are we saying that saving the townspeople in the city of Wano, like down below, slowing down Onigashima from crashing it, is that really helping the raid itself? Because saving those people is important, but the raid is going into Onigashima and defeating
That's not all
Kaido.
that Yamato did.
Right. But
Yamato was
the question
literally
is
in every
defeating
corner of Onigashima.
winning the raid is defeating Kaido, right? Like defeating Kaido and taking down the Beast Pirates, that is succeeding in the raid. We're not talking about saving everyone else. It's who contributed more to helping take down Kaido. Zoro saved the person who took down Kaido multiple times and damaged Kaido. I know apparently there's a disagreement, but a scar is pretty damn serious in my opinion. And he hurt him other than that anyway, like before that, like the Dragon Twister and stuff. So point is, like, if we're talking about succeeding in the raid, it's got to be Zoro because he did more to help take down Kaido. There's other parts, but winning the raid is beating Kaido. So that's the main point.
So hold on really quick. Hold on. Par kept saying.
Joy Boy, wait, we switched shot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your whole argument is contingent on the concept that Zoro saved Luffy. So it is essentially what Zoro did not do, specifically or directly, which is not it's the straw man that we're playing here. Let's focus on things that actually occurred, what the characters actually did in the story. Yamato is literally everywhere. From the beginning to the end, she helped defeat Big Mom and Kaido, as well as all the townsfolk, the entire island, all the way back to Ulti and some of the Flying Six. Your whole thing with Zoro is what he could have done, or what Luffy did instead of him.
So Par, you keep mentioning how Kaido didn't use Conqueror's Haki against Zoro. Let's go back to the week where Zoro tanked that double Emperor Blast. Everyone was screaming their pants that you want to just downplay it now. You want to just downplay Zoro's extreme durability and endurance, tanking that blast. I don't think Yamato would have took that very well. Yamato probably would have fell down and died. Which, by the way, let's not forget that Zoro also took out Apu. If you guys want to talk about the ulti, let's talk about Apu. Then.
Oh, and got the virus. Got the virus cure for Chopper.
Antidote.
That's so true. Oh, that's a huge
Apu,
element.
The antidote.
That's good.
The double Emperor Blast. After all of that, still going and fighting King.
You know what's crazy? Zoro could have saved all of those people, but if Yamato wasn't there, they would have died anyways. They could have been sick, Onis, whatever. But then if they hit the ground from the sky on an island with no way out, you know what they all did? They were like, you know what? We accept to die. That's what they said. Zoro saved them, good. And then they were like, we're dead. But you know who saved the day? Yamato and Momo, not Zoro. They lived to see another day, but that day wasn't there without Yamato. This is them. They all said it. They weren't there like, oh, thank you, Zoro. But you know what? After the raid, they're probably like, yo, whoever carried the goddamn island, shout outs to them. And, that wasn't Zoro, is all I'm going to say. And, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to down talk what Zoro did against Kaido. But at the end of the day, Zoro stalled out. Luffy got knocked out onto the ocean floor, right? Do you remember what happened went after Luffy 1044? Kaido would have ran through Onigashima and killed everybody, right? Now, imagine if Yamato didn't stall at that time, the first time, when Luffy's literally not even on the island, right? Kaido would have done what he did at Gear 5 back then. And then that would have been rougher because Zoro wasn't even recovered by then. No one would have been able to stop it. But Yamato stepped in. I'm sure Zoro's the greatest swordsman of all time. ZKK, you guys can believe that all you want. But if Kaido came through and fought all of them, there would have been not enough people to handle it. But
all right, Far's talking too much. So Far's talking. You're taking too much time, bro.
Dak, the floor is yours.
So, dude, like, really, on the roof, if Zoro didn't block that attack, everyone on the roof is gone. There's no beating Big Mom. There's nothing. Like we're really downplaying what Zoro did on the roof, because I've even seen people in the chat, and I know Joy Boy said it too, talking about Zoro saving Luffy. How is that not incredibly important? Literally, Kaido had Luffy in his mouth and was eating him, and Zoro went in and was like, give me back my captain. Like, he would have been eaten at that point. He didn't have Gear 5th to reach through his eyeballs or whatever, right? Like, the raid would have been over multiple times earlier than it was if Zoro didn't step in and help. So, again, this all goes back to, do you care about saving the top tiers who actually beat Kaido and Big Mom? Because, Law and Kid were in that group that were going to get eliminated by the Koku sovereignty. So if you want those big bads still defeated, you needed Zoro. Literally, Yamato did a bunch of other important stuff, but the top tiers that beat the other top tiers, they weren't in danger from all the stuff Yamato helped with. It was all the fodder and the weak people.
This isn't a debate. This isn't a debate about Zoro not being important. This is about a debate of who was more important.
Yes.
Let's clarify that.
Who had a greater impact on the raid, basically?
Is saving
and
Luffy,
what I will sound
is saving Luffy multiple times not like the biggest thing. Like, I'm pretty sure every One Piece fan can agree that, like, if Luffy doesn't win, if Luffy dies, whatever, the whole arc is screwed. Like, think about, like, leading up to Gear 5, no fan was really worrying about all these extra side fights. We were all focused on Luffy versus Kaido, because if Luffy can't pull that off, he's done. And again, Zoro saved Luffy's life way more times than Yamato did. Like, sure, maybe she saved civilians a few times or whatever, but like, we all know it ultimately comes down to the main character, Luffy, and Zoro had his hand in that multiple times.
Are we factoring in the point?
Is this a Luffy versus Yamato debate here that we're having? It feels that way.
But you can't argue that Yamato's important for saving lives, and then when we try to tear it down, that's not
exactly. That's exactly it. All Yamato did was save other people, right? Yeah, she gave the logbook to Momo and taught him how to use the powers, but that was to save but that was to save fodder. It was to save civilians and fodder. We're talking about Zoro saving the top tier person who ended up actually defeating Kaido and now helping Wano have a normal life again, right? Like, that is more important.
So would you say Luffy beats Kaido and then everyone else is dead as a successful raid for Luffy, you think Luffy would come back from that and be like, "Yeah, we did it, boys"?
Well, think
if
about the
Kaido-
opposite of
if-
Kaido still being alive. It drops Onigashima on the island anyway if he doesn't lose.
If Luffy comes
Hey.
back from the sea and everyone's dead, Luffy's out. It's over. He
The
needs
Kaido
people
is
to
the
believe
same
him.
as
That was
every
an
major
important part of
villain.
the arc.
Kaido's
Like-
the same as every major villain. They need to go down and lose. Like that's why Zoro saving Luffy matters so much. Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, the bomb blows up, the logbook, blah blah blah. If Luffy does not defeat Kaido, nothing else matters.
Exactly.
Nothing.
If Kaido
Literally,
never
all of
loses, they're
Onigashima
all
doesn't
cooked.
matter except for one thing. You know, like no.
Well, because if Kaido stays alive, Wano is still gonna die, right? Like his whole goal was to drop Onigashima. If Momo stops Onigashima and it crashes before the capital, but then Kaido, he's still alive, he's still gonna go kill everyone at the capital afterward. You have to beat Kaido, or else it is a complete failure.
Yeah, well, you have to admit this is factual, right? Luffy is empowered by everyone believing in him. That's what happened literally during the arc. So if you kill everyone else, Luffy doesn't win. So argument unsubstantiated.
Oh, that's a solid one. The belief in Joy Boy, the hopes and
I don't know,
desires.
He didn't even know what was going on beneath him. You know what I mean? He was just fighting Kaido,
And-
not focusing on anything else.
And how-
Just like in Alabasta, Luffy can hear your voice.
But
Hey,
also, how did he know? Who did he trust? He trusted Yamato to do that when no one else did, right?
I think
He was the only one there.
Also,
He was the only one there.
also trusted Zoro when Zoro literally grabbed him, moved him, and saved his life.
Yep.
What about that? You don't think he was influenced by Zoro? Like, look at my right-hand man, the future greatest swordsman in the world, saving my life multiple times. And then he, on top of that, took the double Yonko blast. You don't think that fueled Luffy more than these random civilians that you can't even name down below? Like, at the bottom of Onigashima? Like, come on.
Could I
So
ask
you said
could I ask each side a
multiple
question?
times. Well, can I ask one thing
Yeah, go
real
ahead.
quick?
Go ahead.
You said Zoro saved Luffy multiple times against Kaido, right? Is it 2 times? 3 times? How many times? What are you counting?
It's at least 2. At least
okay,
2.
2 times. Okay, so what was the first time?
Whenever he literally ate Luffy and was like, "Give me back my captain," and then countered the Dragon Twister with his own to cut. He literally made Kaido bleed, and everyone's like, "Oh damn, he can do that! Like that's crazy impressive."
So
Wait.
he ate Luffy, right? And but based on the story, it's like, has anyone ever died from being eaten? Luffy actually survived being inside the mouth, right? So it's an interesting thing he saved him from, right? You could say like, oh, Luffy gets digested, whatever, and Zoro saved him from being like dragon food. But Luffy, has come out of a snake in Nola, right? But here's the thing. What's the second time? It was the second time.
Zoro defeating Apu, remember that?
Yeah, and also real quick, obviously it's a threat to get eaten by Kaido. Like I know we can point to other times where like he hasn't died when he got eaten by a creature, but like Zoro's not going to go burst into action if it's not an obvious, life or death situation.
What's greater here? Kaido's digestive fluid or Luffy's hockey?
I mean, if you just chews him with his teeth, he's just going to get sliced up,
Nah, man, that's not how it works.
I don't know. I mean, he can also do Boro breath, so just get him halfway down, and what I mean. Like, there's multiple options.
We're going back into hypothetical territory.
But it's obviously dangerous. I don't think that's hypothetical because why? If a dragon eats you, that's obviously I shouldn't even have to explain. But then also Zoro jumping into action, like
the second time.
The same about a whale or a snake, but that happened.
The second time you're talking about was the Ikoku sovereignty, right? Just want to confirm that, and then Hidden, you can ask.
Yes. Let me ask you guys, each of you guys, this question. What do you think was your respective character's biggest contribution to the raid? The single biggest contribution from each side.
Let's see.
I don't know. With Yamato, it's hard to be sure.
Yeah, there's too many.
I could think of one.
Give me 1 second.
It might not be an answer people like, but I can think of one.
I just gotta see something real quick.
Threevil, do you have an answer you want to say for this? For sure, I have a couple in my head, but if you have one,
hey, Hidden, it's not like against the rules if I DM him, right?
If you DM him,
yeah,
do your thing. You guys are a team.
Oh, we have to literally choose.
No, you don't have to choose. I'm asking for the sake of your arguments. to help you guys out, because I can't put forward. I'm judging right now. I can't put forward arguments. And the chat's gonna vote. I don't get to choose who wins here, so I'm just trying to give you guys as many tools as possible to prove your point.
Yeah.
So
So their whole argument is about Zoro saving Luffy. So we can't ignore the fact that Yamato fought 1v1 versus Kaido, which saved literally everybody, including Luffy. We've already argued. So if we're gonna go head to head here, they're equal, which means everything else that you add to Yamato makes her greater than.
I would argue also that I think the Big Mom thing might be the biggest thing, because if you look back at it, Big Mom, if those bombs weren't there, and she would have been on the island still. Big Mom being on the island still is crazy. And in a single swoop, by just timing, Yamato took out Kazunbo and Big Mom in one single move. Kazunbo was the thing that lit all of Onigashima on fire, and everyone was dying from it, that Jinbei had to put out. And then also Big Mom got knocked out. Like, if you look at it, she's grabbing before she even hits the ground. And then because that explosion, that's what blasts her all the way down. And so if we're looking at it that way, that moment, that single panel, she takes out two of the biggest threats. Kazunbo literally affected all of it except for Rooftop. But then if Big Mom stayed, Kid and Law would not be able to handle that. Zoro was on his back. There would be nobody. And then Luffy would have to take on Kaido and Big Mom.
I will say the thing I had in mind for Yamato was the Kazunbo thing and the bombs, because Yamato did on more than one occasion play a big part in preventing everyone from exploding. And the freezing, I haven't heard you guys mention this. I'm not going to add too much to your argument here, but I haven't heard you guys mention the fact that she also froze the bombs the first time to prevent them from, like, they were going to explode on their own.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she stopped that from happening. So that's something. But then, if I can also do a give and take here, I gave you guys that point, but then what I'll take from that is that something that can be done by someone else? Does it need to be Yamato?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It's
Exactly.
what actually happened in the story.
Yeah.
We're not talking
Right.
about hypotheticals. So what actually happened is that Yamato was crucially vital to the defeat of Big Mom, on top of soloing with Kaido for a while.
And could someone else take that role? It's a dubious thing, because you'd have to have knowledge of the place. She used her knowledge, and she won over the numbers, right? The numbers were guarding it. She ran all the way from Rooftop all the way down there, outran every obstacle to get there. And before she left, she taught Momo how to do the flame cloud thing. So she was extremely productive. She stopped Kaido, taught Momo how to do it, said, Momo, you're good now, ran down, got the numbers over onto her side, froze it over, and then blocked herself, and then Big Mom came down and exploded her out. So that entire run, that single run, all the way from Kaido to Big Mom, that you can sandwich it all together.
Insane mobility.
Dak and Threevil, could you tell me what you think Zoro's single biggest contribution toward the raid was? What do you think that was?
Well, it's
You wanna
definitely
go
close.
first, or-
Yeah, it's definitely close because there's so many things.
Yeah.
But I have to go with blocking the combined attack because it saved everyone on the roof, right? Like, they would have all been donezo at that moment. And as we know, Luffy went on to go beat Kaido. Law and Kid went on to go beat Big Mom. Even Hawkins was, you could say, essential to beating Big Mom because he helped beat Hawkins, who had Kid, like whatever with the straw powers. I don't know what you want to call it, with the puppet thing. So for me, I mean, if those are literally the key people to the entire arc. Like I keep saying, if you don't beat the big bads, what's it matter if you stopped Onigashima and did all this? Because then Kaido's just going to fly out like, okay, well, no one could beat me now, so I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing and subjugate the whole country. You know what I mean? So you have to beat the top tier guy. Like, obviously, you don't want to lose people along the way, but that's actually something we've learned throughout the story. Like, Vivi and Luffy had this exact discussion where, like, you have friends that are willing to sacrifice to help with a greater cause, right? So you need to beat Kaido. That is like the one, and I mean the other big bad. So that's the one big thing of the entire arc, and that would not have happened without that moment. So.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's a bit understated to be like, oh, Zoro's only like tanking stuff. He's only running around like just fighting people, helping Luffy. But like, look at your argument, right? You're arguing that like Yamato stopping the bomb was really important because that would have led to a bunch of people dying. But you could literally switch that bomb.
The Big Mom would be there on the island still.
But okay, maybe not literally everyone. But look, my point is though, you could like looking at these two arguments, you could swap that bomb for Luffy. It's still the same thing, because without Luffy, an attacking force to go stop Kaido, then nothing else matters. Also, it's not even just Luffy when we talk about Kaido or Zoro blocking the attack. We also had Killer, Law, Kid, whatever, which who then went on to fight Big Mom. And like, sure, maybe they didn't get an inconvincing win. They threw her out the ring, but he still tanked that for them. So like it's even beyond just Luffy, right? The main character of the story, the protagonist that has to take down the big bad, because Kaido would have flew around and killed everybody, including Nami. It's also Law and Kid. All these people, we would have had two emperors running around the island just sweeping everyone.
Yeah, you're making our argument for us though, because both characters are important. You can't just say, well, Zoro was important, therefore he wins. They're both really important.
Yeah.
So when you cancel those two variables out, Yamato literally ran the whole island. The only character that did that.
And I would throw what you said about if Zoro did what he did, great, we'll give him that. What happened after? Luffy got thrown off the island, right? So Zoro did everything that he needed to do to save Luffy. Still, Luffy got thrown off. But you know what? Afterwards, when Luffy got thrown off, Yamato held until Luffy would come back. She's not been on a crew with him. She believed that he'd come back there. Showed a loyalty that was equal to the crew. Only the crew was like, yo, Luffy's gonna come back. Luffy's gonna come back. Yamato held it down, and then held it down so much so that what happened after Yamato held it down? Luffy awakened, right? So once Zoro completes everything that he did, Luffy gets knocked off. Who picked it up after that? Yamato. So you can use the same argument that you said. Without Zoro, Luffy would be dead. Sure. But after Zoro finished, Luffy still got knocked off. Without Yamato there is nothing to protect. The amount of time that Kaido had that stalled off, she did the work of the worst generation, the 5 rooftop, the entire time. And so you're saying it's like, yeah, the bad world that Zoro prevented in letting Kaido live if Luffy died would still happen if he was in the world where he succeeded. Luffy still fell off and Kaido had that. But Yamato is the one who stopped it. So Yamato stopped the bad timeline that you're talking about, where if Zoro didn't exist, Yamato stopped that, right? Because Luffy got knocked off regardless, even with it, dead or not, he's gone from the island. That's what you're saying, though.
Threevil and Dak, give your answer to this, and then after that, we will give closing statements, and then we will leave it to the jury. So answer, you guys take, if you want to respond to what Par just said, feel free to take this opportunity now to do so, but then we're going to be doing closing statements. You guys have anything?
Did you want to go first?
No, you go first, Threevil.
Yeah, I definitely see your perspective, Par, and it does make a lot of sense. But like, look at what happened first. Had Zoro not been on that rooftop doing all that work against Kaido and Big Mom, taking an attack for Luffy, grabbing Luffy, moving him, all that stuff for, again, Luffy and Law and Kid, it wouldn't have really mattered if Yamato picked up. There would have been nothing for Yamato to pick up after. Like, Luffy would have been done, including Law and Kid. I want you to keep that in mind. It's not only Luffy, but it's also Law and Kid who only went on to have that 2v1 against Big Mom because of Zoro's contribution to the rooftop.
Yep, and I mean, if we're gonna just go, I know we were talking about like the biggest contributions, but just want to emphasize Zoro again also saved everyone with the Ice Oni virus by getting it from Apu and giving it to Chopper so Chopper could save everyone. But you know what I mean? That was the first step to that process. And then also saved Sanji because Sanji was figuring out his new enhancements in his body, right? He like multiple times during that fight, like they had each other's back or whatever, which was really cool. So like, yes, saving everyone on the roof is also important, but literally with that Ice Oni virus, he was like, that was able to help Chopper get like, what was it, like couple thousand, whatever it was, people over to their side, or maybe it was 500, whatever it was. And then also Sanji, like obviously that's key for helping take out the number 2. Like literally all the top tiers who fought all the strongest people at the raid, which again, we're talking about the success of the raid. All the people who helped win the raid, like take down the top people, were saved by Zoro at some point. And I know a lot of people keep saying like, and I've seen in the chat too, oh, he was saved, but then Luffy still fell off. Oh, this, that. What? So is Zoro does he have to babysit the entire time and keep saving him over and over? Like, no, like he saved him when he had the opportunity to, so Luffy could keep fighting. They all did their part to do that, but Zoro did it more times. That's the point of this argument, is who did more. Zoro saved him multiple times, right? So that's the point. Everyone did a part. Like, yeah, Yamato, great job holding him off, but that's the thing is Zoro did it multiple times, saved him and all the other top tiers, right? So when it comes to winning the raid, you got to have those people alive.
Okay. So you want to highlight winning the raid here, but if we're really going to go about saving the raid, right, then the whole point of it is about Wano, and the raid does not matter if all of the people of Wano are dead.
Okay.
Well, they would be if Kaido was alive.
We're cutting it there. We are cutting it here. We have to move on. We could go back and forth all day, boys. I love the arguments from both sides. You know, as someone with, I mean, I really don't have that much bias. I don't have any bias here.
None.
To be honest. None. To be honest, I actually do think Zoro. Well, I don't like Yamato that much, but look, no bias here, guys. I think the arguments are great from both sides. I think I do honestly agree with a lot of what all you guys are saying. This is a tough one. The reason I chose this topic is because in reality, this is actually not as funny as it is at first, and as almost free as it seems at first. The more you dig into this subject, the more you realize that, wait a second, you know, these are two characters with two fan bases that are notorious in the community. These two characters are either loved or hated, and both of them are weebs, and both of them contributed quite a big amount to the raid. But the question at the beginning of this was who contributed less, who contributed more. So it is a tough one. It is not clear cut at all. I know people think I'm doing this just to troll and smash Zoro. I assure you that is only my hope. That is not my plan. But I will say it is not clear cut. So with that being said, I will now give you guys the floor to make your closing statements. Now, these will not be as long as the opening statement. These should be like much shorter, like 2 minutes, something like that. Originally, I gave it to Dak and Threeville first. I gave you guys the floor first. So this time, I'm going to give the floor to Parvision and Joy Boy. So you guys can close out your side of the argument, and then Dak and Threeville will follow, and then we will put it to the jury.
Wait, do we each get a quick statement?
Yeah, both of you guys can get 2 minutes to say your piece.
Can we like swap?
If you want, yeah, you do.
Joy Boy, then their side, then our side.
4 minutes for both is what you're saying.
Oh, so do you want to do like back forth like
yeah, back forth. That way it's not because it's not like heavy like at the recency bias.
Okay, recency bias. Okay, all right, that's fair. I like that. So yeah, we can take turns, each of you on each side. So who wants to? We'll do team captains first. So Joy Boy, you go first. And then it'll move to Dak, and then to Par, and then to Three will close us out.
All right. So obviously, both Zoro and Yamato were important to the raid, and it would be impossible to have completed it the way that it did without either of them. But Yamato was crucial to the defeat of both Yonkos. Absolutely vital. And if we're talking about, Zoro saved some people, Yamato saved more people. Period. When we didn't talk about this, right? But I think the big reason why Luffy became Joy Boy in the first place was because of the people having hope in him, belief in him. That does not happen if there's no people. Therefore, Luffy doesn't become Joy Boy. Therefore, you just lose. Even worse, that's the biggest L you could possibly take in the entire arc. Because that was the hypest moment of the entire arc. That's what I have to say.
Okay, Dak.
Yes. So I would say, again, I want to just kind of emphasize again what, winning the raid or being successful at the raid really means, because I think people keep saying Yamato saved more people. She saved all the civilians. If the civilians died, then Wano was a big loss. Well, remember, Kaido's entire goal was the new Onigashima project. He wanted to drop Onigashima on the capital, which would have killed everyone. So whenever we're talking about who saved more people, again, if you don't defeat Kaido and the big bads, all those people are going to die anyway. So I'm not saying that this is a good thing to do, but if we're just, discussing generally, well, yeah, Yamato saved those people maybe for a small amount of time, but if Zoro wasn't there or Zoro didn't do as much as he did, you could say maybe, then Kaido would still be alive. Kaido would take care of business later on and still take everyone out and subjugate Wano, right? There would still be all that suffering, all that death, even more so, I would argue, because Kaido's going to stay there and keep having people suffer. But because the top tiers were saved by Zoro, and other people, of course, but Zoro did it multiple times. That's like what we kind of kept emphasizing. And he saved all the top tiers who fought the other top tiers. That is what beat. So, like, even if Yamato wasn't able to save everyone, which again would suck, but that is the lesson we've kind of learned, is sometimes it does take sacrifice to get to that end. And luckily, we only had to sacrifice a couple people. I wish Kinemon would have been one of those people. I love Kinemon, but the farting was disrespectful. But it's just Zoro helped the top tiers get defeated, which even if other people would have died, then Wano can start to grow again. They can have some semblance of normalcy yet again by having the top tiers out of the way. Even if a lot of them died, it's just, it's better to at least have a chance to succeed in the future than maybe have the townspeople saved tonight, and then Kaido, once he gets some rest, he's like, hey, I'm back at it. Let's go finish it. We took care of Zoro and everyone last night, so now we can go finish our project, which was literally to wipe everyone out anyway. So I think whenever we're talking about saving people, that you're not saving anyone if you don't beat the top tiers.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Par.
All right. Closing statements usually focus on the self, but Dax pointed out an interesting thing that made me realize that Yamato is the reason why the raid failed, because, like he pointed out, the new Onigashima project. Do you guys remember who was supposed to be the shogun of that? It was supposed to be Yamato. Yamato denied that, stopped that, did not want to be that, countered one of Kaido's pivotal points of his plan, the new Onigashima project. Basically shambles. He killed Orochi already and wanted to have Yamato be there. Yamato saying no, having that willpower to deny Kaido the entire time, is a very important point. But, we don't even have to talk about that, because then not only did she do that, she protected the successor, the actual shogun that should be there. As if we're talking about the raid or talking about Onigashima, right? Everyone tried their hardest. No one's saying Zoro wasn't important to the raid. Zoro tried his hardest, and that got us to a certain point. And without Yamato carrying the torch of everybody pushing forward, from Momo to Luffy, from all the way back to Odin, if you guys don't want to count that, if Yamato wasn't there to pass on that torch, to carry it to the end game, we would still have Big Mom on the island. Kaido would have ran through Onigashima like he did when Luffy was incapacitated. If there was no one to stop him, then he would have ran through while Luffy was off the island entirely. So, and as far as teaching Momo and protecting that, we're talking about Straw Hats' lives too. Straw Hats are on the island. Is a raid successful if all these, not just fodder? No, we're talking about Nami, we're talking about Usopp, we're talking about Chopper. We're talking about these very important characters near and dear to our hearts, guys. We have not just big Yamato in a single run from Kaido to Momo, helping, taking out Kazumbo, Big Mom in a single swoop. Imagine if Big Mom was still there. Imagine if Kazumbo was still there. Yamato stopped the new Onigashima project, which was Kaido's raid.
All right. Threevil, send us home.
Par mentioned, Yamato saving lives of people we hold dear to our heart. You know who else we hold dear to our heart? The main character, the protagonist of this entire story, the one that has to go and fight Kaido, the one that had to go and fight Luffy, right? So I feel like it's so easy for One Piece fans to say, oh, but Zoro's fan service. Zoro has meathead fans. Zoro this, Zoro that. You're meat riding Zoro. Look. It is so clear saving the main character Luffy is one of the best things you could do if you actually want to succeed. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, if Momo dies, if Yamato dies, anyone, none of that will ever amount to the death of Luffy. The whole story's over, right? And it seems so ridiculous to argue that Zoro saving Luffy isn't as pivotal as Yamato again saving these random civilians. And that's, to me, that's what it comes down to. And it's so easy to point the finger and just be like, oh, Zoro fans are meatheads though. We don't care what you Zoro fans have to say. I mean, he literally saved the main character. He's the Luffy's the reason that Kaido went down. Luffy's the reason that they're even leaving Wano, right? And none of that would matter. Yamato would have never had a chance to continue the legacy or continue the fight that Luffy was having with Kaido had Zoro not take that attack for Luffy, Law, and Kid.
Okay. All right. Thank you. JB, you're hot mic in there a little bit. I'm sorry, brother. Just guys, that puts us at a nice rounded out courtroom proceeding. That is the end of our arguments for both sides. I do want to say very nicely done to all you guys, because seriously, like I said, I honestly am not personally convinced either way. After this discussion, I'm still kind of on the fence. I'm going to have to leave it in chat's hands. But I think both sides really did give a lot of good arguments for both. And I do agree, honestly, the raid would have failed without either of them. The thing is, they both contributed a hell of a lot. And, you know, we're going to leave it up to chat to decide which one of you guys provided the better argument in favor of your character. So with that being said, I do want to say thank you to all the contestants. No matter what happens from here on out, whatever the results are, you all did great today, and you guys killed it. I know Jay. There he is.
And I'm not trying to alter the vote, but I'm just saying if I get that trophy, it's going in the back for every stream for the future. So I'm just,
love
you
that.
know.
What is that? Me too.
But Parvision's gonna do that. I know Par will do that too. So guys, consider it both ways. But let me put the poll up now. This is going to be it. I'm going to be putting it to the jury. Who contributed? I guess I should frame it as
more,
right?
Yeah, probably.
Who contributed more to the raid?
During the raid or to the raid?
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. I mean, during to like, overall.
Shout outs to the $1,600.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know who contributed a lot today? You know who contributed the most? The chat for contributing all that money to the fundraiser.
Absolutely.
I knew it. We were all on the same track.
All right, guys, the poll is officially up. This is the final one. This is it. This decides the winner. This decides everything. Do not just vote your favorites. I want you, as much as possible, please vote honestly. Honestly, who do you think made the better argument? This is we're trying to make this a fair competition. Who made the better argument? Which side do you truly agree with here? Which side contributed more to the raid? It's not just which is your favorite character, which is your favorite YouTuber. This is the argument and nothing else. Who contributed more, Zoro or Yamato? And who made the better argument here? You guys decide, and I'll leave it up to you.
And in the meantime, shout outs to MSK, Memorial Sloan Kettering.
Yes.
Did a lot of good. Ultimately, I spent way more time than I was supposed to on the stream, but you know, this was a good time. My son's grandparents got to take over, and you know, I just gotta say I'm super grateful to this hospital because it did so much for so many people. The thing is, it's like when I got admitted into the hospital, you ended up realizing that like you know somebody who's affected by like cancer one way or the other, each one of us, and it's like it's hospitals like MSK that make it so you don't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I've been dealing with this, or had been dealing with this for many years, taking care of my father, who passed away this January. So
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Rest in peace. Yeah, this is I mean, I think all of us out there have lost someone that we love, someone close to us. We've all, I think, to some degree been hurt. And some of us, it's our closest family members. Some of us, it's our closest friends. And you know, there's no way to cut it or slice it in which cancer is not a villain that has, you know, had this dark, you know, looming shadow of a force over like a lot of people's lives. And it's definitely been, you know, an uphill battle for a lot of people that I know that have had to fight through it. And in terms of cancer research, it has been a constant uphill battle. You know, a lot of people think, I've heard people say like, oh, we always donate all this money towards cancer, but it never seems like we solve the problem. We never have a cure. That's not what this money is for. This money is not only for funding research to help find a cure. It's also for treating patients who are currently suffering, who are currently dealing with it, giving people a chance to actually survive something that they otherwise wouldn't. So, this stuff, I first off, Memorial Sloan Kettering, like you said, Par, they do amazing work. My brother is going to be working with St. Jude. St. Jude was another one I was considering donating to, because they also do great work. And they started as a hospital for treating cancer patients that are children, that are young. That's why it's a children's hospital. So that's another one. And I think we'll be doing them next time. But guys, if you ever, if you have, some extra money, or if you have something you're looking to just do something with it and you feel like you want to put it to use, give it to these organizations. Like this is stuff that really changes lives for people. There are people that will have their lives changed by this, like guaranteed will have their lives changed by the money that you sent in today. So it really does mean a lot. And I am sorry to hear about, Joy Boy, your father, and to everyone out there who has lost someone, to my friend Ali, I miss you, brother. And yeah, all you guys out there that have been affected by this in some kind of way, just know that you're not alone, that you have people out there that are also in that boat with you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. Like if you guys ever stop by my stream and you want to just, you want to vent about it or something, like that's not something I will never turn that down. I'll always give you guys the door and give you guys the place to hang out. And honestly, at the end of the day, I just want I hope that this was able to not only help people that are fighting this, but also, just help people kind of get away from all the shit in the world, the problems in the world that get in the way, like your life every day. Hopefully this was an escape for a lot of people. So, and a way forward, so.
I do want to say I gotta head out in a little bit, so
Sure.
we're gonna nowish, but
I'm gonna call the poll. Looks like we're almost done. But
there's still 80 people that haven't voted yet.
Yeah, so guys,
we gotta wait. Whoa,
There's 80 people that haven't clicked Zoro for some reason.
So guys,
yeah, if you're debating, just go click Zoro real quick if you haven't yet. Just
yeah.
for
I'll
me.
leave it to Joy Boy to handle the last the rallying of the last 80. But I gotta go head out and feed Zenith. So
okay, all right, Par. Well, thank you for being here, bro. It was great to have you on stream, and I wish you the best, brother. And say hi to Zen for me.
I will. One thing can happen, which he just devours, just instantly drinks all of his milk sometimes. So if that happens and he just knocks out like the monster he is, I might be back, because sometimes he just drinks the whole bottle in like a minute, and I'm like, okay, all right, cool. But all right, thank you, chat, so much for being here. I saw so many names in here for like the entire stream. Threevil, Dax, Joy Boy, Tacking, Jayce, everybody who this is just an incredible time. Preach. Everybody, not to forget the I think one of my favorite moments, my partner here forgot Zoro's swords. That was great. Love that moment. There's a lot of great highlights here.
Bro, I'm never going to live that down. But hey, if I win anyway, it was just a handicap.
Hey, you still a chance.
And so, with everything that being said, love to see the support. This is what makes the One Piece community great. I know that, Threevil had a charity thing. I know Dax has plans to do one. I have plans to do one, and I'm so glad that Hidden did this one. It was really meaningful, especially at a time when I couldn't, do one myself because I've been so busy. So thank you guys again so much for being here and everything. So peace out.
Thank you, brother. Be well, man. All right. Well, guys, we are getting those votes coming in. We're at 138 now. We still have some outstanding outlying people that have not voted yet. So I am going to give a little bit more time to just let everyone get a vote in before we call it.
Yeah, I did see it at 47. So the comeback's right there. I'm just saying, everyone, if y'all want to see the craziest comeback, just vote Zoro.
Keep the votes
and
coming.
Yet Luffy still died.
Oh, that's true. Hey, well, we'll see how it plays out, because Zoro kind of died too. We didn't talk about how Zoro took anabolic steroids but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he fought, the Grim Reaper, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
I don't recall this. What panel was that?
What, the anabolic steroids when Chopper
No. When Zoro fought the Grim Reaper.
I mean, he lost. You know, I mean, he couldn't even move.
Yeah, when the Grim Reaper showed up.
It was because he had done so much by then. He had helped the raid so much, contributed just such an immense amount that he couldn't even beat a skeleton. That shows you how strong.
Hey, Dak.
I distinctly
really
remember
quick,
seeing
Dak,
the Grim Reaper, but
Dak, do you ever remember? Because I'm not sure. Did Yamato ever tank a double Emperor Blast?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Yeah, that's weird.
I remember her freezing some bombs.
Zoro did though, right?
I wonder how much could have happened over the extended period of time in which Yamato actually fought Kaido, as opposed to
how long do we think
1
that
minute
was?
Tops.
Well, how long do we think he was holding them off for? Or she, he or she, we don't know with Yamato, whatever the answer is, whatever you prefer, I guess, whatever the correct answer is. Because I'm thinking it's like a couple minutes, 5 minutes, maybe.
Either way, it was more than Zoro. That's all that matters.
I think she was. I'll be honest with the Yamato holding off Kaido thing. To me, it just feels like Oda was fluffing up Yamato, because she needed that moment with her father, because that's like core to her character, and you can't deliver that in like 3 panels. So you can't have Yamato just do like a short exchange. Like you have to have her fighting her father and then talking the whole time as she does it. So that's why you get like an extended little fight between them. But not to add that, throw that into the bin. That's just always been my take. It's like it just feels like Yamato holding back Kaido, was that the most impressive feat ever? Like, is she super strong? Yeah.
Nobody in the chat actually used this. I was waiting for you guys to bring this up at some point in time.
Okay.
But who's to say that Kaido actually wanted to defeat Yamato?
That's another thing. Yeah, like.
Yeah, but don't use that, chat. Don't use that.
Yeah, that the family connection. Like, I mean, he was pretty ruthless to Yamato back in the day, but like, because you could say there was that one panel where Yamato's like, "You really are trying to kill me," but it's like, how true is that?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
49. This is crazy. Back to 48.
I feel like I sabotaged myself last moment. Why did I do that?
I mean, I was gonna argue that too, but I mean, it's a legit argument. Like Zoro or Kaido was fighting someone that he's biologically related to. Didn't he also want to make Yamato the Shogun?
True. Yeah, the new
why,
Onigashima project, right?
So Kaido wanted to end the life of Zoro, straight murder him, like 6 feet deep in a casket.
Cut. We're past arguments.
Yeah, we can't. No more.
That's probably fair.
After the results.
If you want to bring up arguments to take down your own, kind of like Joy Boy did a little bit, like I'm surprised you guys. That's fine. That's fair.
Bro. In fact, we should get extra points because you guys dropped the ball hard there.
No. It's locked in. Okay, we're at the last bit of votes. I saw we have like 180 people in here right now. I'm gonna call it. We're obviously not gonna get the perfect number, but I'm gonna call it at 170. If we could, we're at 49 to 51. So I think that 3 vote difference. Could close the gap.
If you're out there and have a vote, you could put Zoro and cause all sorts of mayhem and make it 50-50. Just come on, just open the floodgates.
50-50.
Even if we end up losing,
if we have to get a tiebreaker vote, we'll do a tiebreaker vote. But
not only did me and Par win with the Yamato argument, we then reversed it and won with Zoro afterwards. Come on.
It's close.
We'll see. It just went down to 48. It went the opposite way.
Oh no!
I think one person voted for Zoro too for Yamato.
We've passed 170, and it's looking like it's a Yamato.
I mean, I see that number increasing though on the votes still, man.
Hey, votes are flying in now. All of a sudden, we're at 174.
174.
I'll be honest. Though, I don't know if this gap is. I don't know if this gap is closing. I'll be honest. I think
if we get 4 Zoros in a row, it would be tied.
I think
you
know what
I mean. You guys in the chat. You guys in the chat need to be more careful. I mean, like 52% of people misclicking. Like, come on, like
that's
make
true.
Sure you're
that's true.
On Zoro, right?
That's true. Yeah. You guys might be on mobile. It might be kind of small.
Don't fat finger Yamato. Come on.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. It looks to me like the results are in. We are missing 3 votes out of our viewers in the stream. That's not going to close the 4% gap that we have here. Unfortunately, yeah, 175. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it, but that does bring us.
49.
See.
49.
Oh,
Okay.
see. Come on, it's fate. It's fate now. Come
Okay,
on.
Yeah.
look, man. If it hits
180.
178 and we match the viewers to the votes and it's 50-50, then
I
I'll,
said 180, just because I think we need 2
Yeah,
more.
180.
we're not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we need
no,
2.
We're not there, no, because we
So
don't even have
are we
180
playing
people
this
in
game
the
of
stream.
wait until
No.
Zoro catches up?
No.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. I
No,
don't see
180
anyone-
is the
180.
final.
We literally have
180.
one person in the entire stream who didn't vote. That's why I'm waiting. According to this. 178.
Well, it could be people who
closing it.
voted
People
and
jumping
left.
in and
or
out.
It's
something.
closed.
There's people jumping in and out.
It's closed. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
boys.
exactly.
We got to end it
Oh
here.
no!
We are ending it here. That is 178 votes to 178 people watching. It may not be 1-to-1 with the actual viewers, but we are closing it. Which means that our first ever winners of the Sakura Showdown, ladies and gentlemen, are... It's actually first place. First place of the stream would actually be Joy Boy Theories with his partner Parvision coming in at the #1 spot, taking away Sakura Showdown wonderful trophy. But don't celebrate just yet, guys, because before we actually get to hand out our trophy, we have to deliver a little bit of justice. So
Oh, yeah.
we have a little problem here. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Looks like you didn't contribute enough to the raid.
A pin.
Look at what y'all guys did.
I actually... No! No!
Did it knock you offline?
Oh, I fucking put a dead pixel in my computer monitor with that.
Damn.
Oh shit! I mean, if it's just 1 pixel, it's not the worst.
That's
but
fine,
then you're
it's
gonna look
fine.
at that for the rest of the
I
time.
know. I'm gonna... Oh, all right. Well, Zoro!
Unforgettable.
Wait, okay, I'm actually lying. It's not a dead pixel. Hold on. Oh!
Damn.
Zoro! Zoro, thank you very much. We have done it. As a matter
He
of
was
fact,
angry.
Zoro,
He was angry about the poll.
As a matter of fact, Zoro, just for that, my friend, we'll give you a round 2. We'll give you a round 2.
He's gonna break the other monitor, bro.
Send him home.
He's gonna break both monitors, yo.
Send him home, Zoro.
Oh, he's mad salty.
Oh no!
All right, guys, that was a wonderful stream. Felt good. Well, guys, that means we are now actually actually have to announce the winner. I have to give the winner their trophy. So, all right. We have this treasure chest, wonderful treasure chest here, and I am now presenting the trophy to our winners. Whoa, what's inside? It's an amazing reward, I bet. Oh!
Ooh.
Wow!
Oh!
Oh my god!
The goat.
These 2 goats right here are going to Joy Boy Theories and Parvision. Parvision's going to be getting the little chopper. Joy Boy is going to be getting this Dr. Hiraluk. And Dak and Threevil. Now, I'm going to have to make it up to you guys somehow as runner-ups. I did have...
Give him Zoro.
I didn't plan for the 2v2. I did have a 3rd place prize, which was this law figure, as you know, he's a doctor too. But I can't split that between the 2 of you, so we'll have to figure out something else. But I do.
We'll have to have Law use his powers to split it in half.
I'll definitely.
Wait, is he holding a sword hidden?
He is holding a sword.
All right,
give
Dak
Threevil
can have the
broken
sword.
Zoro.
I'll take the figure.
Okay. All right.
Well, sword's gone now. I don't know.
But yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, the grand prize, you guys let me know. I'll have that mailed to you. We'll figure something out with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Look at this. Look at all this treasure. Oh, look at these gold doubloons. Maybe I'll use this to buy a new computer monitor. Wow. What a wonderful stream. What a wonderful stream. I can buy a new computer monitor with all this nice money. All these doubloons.
The Chaos Emeralds from before
Chaos
also.
Emeralds and doubloons. I'll use this to buy a new computer monitor. All right. Guys, that was an awesome time.
Was.
Thank you guys for being here. This is a great stream.
Chat was amazing.
Are absolutely legendary. Unforgettable.
For real.
That's insane.
Let's
Zoro was
go.
salty as shit.
All right, guys. Zoro, you're my public enemy number 1 now. Now it's on. Officially, it's officially on. Joy Boy, let me actually give you guys a proper send-off before I go. All right. Now, I know I said that we were going to do an extended stream of just discussions, but this did go on for a long time. This is like 5 hours now, 6 hours. So I'm going to call it here. But before we go, I do want to say thank you everyone who donated today. It really, really did mean a lot, and you contributed a total of $1,743 to this fundraiser
Amazing.
to fight cancer. That's really amazing. That's seriously some amazing stuff, guys. And I want to just thank everyone who contributed today, everyone who was here, who supported the stream in the chat, who had fun. Thank you to all the contestants and to each of you. Threeble, man, you're a class act. It's great to have you here, bro. I really enjoy your presence in all the streams that I've done lately. It's been a great time, and I think it's just fun. We've had this I don't know what to call it, but like a circuit of like collab streams that we've been doing lately, and I feel like it's been ramping up to this, and you definitely cooked it today, my friend. Even though you didn't come out on top, you definitely cooked today. You were hitting some of those trivia questions like fire. Like, it was great. So good stuff, man, and thank you for making the time to be here. I know I asked you on kind of short notice, so thank you for making the time, brother.
Yeah, of course. You're my boy. And I'm gonna make time for the people I care about always. That's just who I am as a person. And, not only because of you, but like the cause. This is a really good thing for humans, for our world, for our planet. Like, I could tell like you did this out of like the genuine love and kindness in your heart. And I could tell right away. And like, that's admirable. So thank you. You did an awesome job. I'm not just saying that because I'm here. Like, I genuinely think you did great. I really like the treasure chest challenge. That was awesome. You were a really, really phenomenal host. And of course, the entire chat being so generous, so thoughtful, and so giving and caring to raise this much. It says 2,000. You guys are beyond amazing. So yeah, I'm just very grateful for this entire OP community, Hidden Island space, the chat, all of this that you guys are seeing going on. Like, I'm very grateful. And like, this just makes me so happy on the inside to see these kinds of things take place. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, man. Seriously, and I didn't even realize we just hit $2,000. So thank you,
Behemor. I don't know how to say your name. 257. Major shout out to Behemor. However you say your name. That's amazing.
Behemo Bird, thank you so much, brother. That's you rounded us out. I said we were gonna hit 2,000. We did it. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. You're the GOAT.
Just massive W.
Holy, massive W. All right, and Dak, thank you so much also for being here, my friend. You already know, bro. We're always talking. We're always in touch. I have a lot of admiration and respect for you, brother. And what you're doing on your channel is huge. You've been making some massive waves. You just passed your 1 year mark on the channel, and it feels like you've been in the community for 3 years. So you're all I can say is you're doing good stuff. You're cooking. I love all the videos you've been putting up regularly. It's great stuff. If you guys aren't subbed to Dak, you have to go sub to him, and go sub to Threeville as well. Everyone that's been in the stream, everyone that's in the stream today, you must subscribe and check them out. At the very least, check them out and give them some love, because they didn't have to be here today, but they chose to. They took the time to do that, and that's awesome stuff. And these are all great creators. So thank you, Dak. Thank you for being here, bro.
No, bro. Thank you. First off, so I just want to get through 3 quick main points. First off, chat. You guys are amazing, right? So obviously this is all for charity. You guys know all this, all the good feeling stuff behind that. But that carries my second point, where Hidden, thank you for setting this up so that we could even do this. You were an amazing host, and I think it says a lot about who you are as a person, which, I know you pretty well. So like you're saying, I know you're a good dude for sure. You're one of the first people to help me out and kind of be honestly my friend at this point, and so it says a lot about you to set this up. It's amazing, and also not only just having the charity set up, but you killed the hosting element to it. You know what I mean? Like the different games and just how you moderated it. I mean, you everything. I know this probably it was a lot of work for you. You invested money in all the supplies and all that. So, bro, I just want to let you know you absolutely killed it on multiple levels. The good feeling charity side of it. You're helping people using One Piece to help other people, which that's everything, right? I mean, One Piece has given us so much. So for you to give back using One Piece, I think we may have talked about this a little bit before, but you did it and you took it to the 10th degree, and this was amazing, man. And then lastly, Threevil was way too humble to mention it, but I want to mention it for him. Hidden mentioned subscribing to everyone, but I just want to say Threevil started another channel because of the hack from a while ago. So please go subscribe to his new channel that he's going to be uploading videos to. Please, that one specifically. If you like Threevil, you were probably sub before. He had to change things around. The videos are going to be on a new channel. Make sure you go sub to that. Threevil, if you have a link, maybe drop it.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
All good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll drop the link in the chat. Thank you.
Wow, yeah. Everyone, please go sub to his new channel. Give him the boost. I think, did I link in the description your new one or your old? It might have been Threevil Lives is your old one now?
Yeah. Live's the old one. Yeah. Okay. Lives. That is
damn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, post a link in there. Guys, go follow Threevil's new channel. He is moving over to a new channel now. But definitely give him a follow, like ASAP. If you
almost to 1K over there.
Yeah.
That's a big milestone for sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Get that over with.
And that brings us to Joy Boy. Joy Boy, man. We just started getting like more acquainted recently, but I can say, man, it's been every interaction. It's been an absolute pleasure. You are a great guy. I think you're one of the people out there that I can say gets my humor to some degree, because I hear you cracking up. I hear you cracking up at some of the degenerate shit I do on stream, and like other people are like, oh, he's cringe, or what is he doing? Is he unhinged? And it's like, I think you just get it. Like, you just get that I'm fucking around, and I appreciate that very much.
From the reverie when Mihawk is the bad future Zoro man got me every time.
Yeah,
bro,
I
chat went wild.
All I can say.
What? I'm sorry. Anonymous just donated $500.
Really?
Major shout out to Anonymous.
So much,
500, whoever that is.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. So good.
So
That's
much.
crazy.
Oh my god! Wow.
Sorry to butt in.
No.
Shocked.
I'm playing an animation right now to celebrate.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm playing that. Let me see if I have another good one to celebrate that one. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, that one's pretty good.
Holy shit.
All right. Thank you for the $500, bro. Whoever that was, anonymous. Thank you so much. That really is.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you.
So generous.
But yeah, what I was saying before, Joy Boy, I appreciate you, man. I think you're a really cool dude. And I always appreciate when someone just gets it, and you definitely get it. You have a good way with words. You know your stuff. You're a huge fan of One Piece, and you well, except unless it's the name of swords, that's a different story. But I'm not the best at that either. It's just, I will say this: there was a time when I was just a viewer watching your videos, and it's definitely an honor to have had you come to an event that I've hosted now. That's just like super cool. So thank you for being here, man. Seriously.
Yeah, this is awesome, dude. Like, I truly get a lot from seeing the community evolve over time now that I've been here for so long, and like literally, like Kev DOG, from before was somebody who regularly commented on my Twitter back in like 2018, somebody I was pretty familiar with, and then suddenly he's a content creator, and I see it across the board. Like, there's just an insane amount of talent. Like, I think that you can probably pick this up if you know me too well. Like, this sort of stream environment is not play to my strengths, really. But at the same time, I can be here and see you just freaking kill it, dude. Like, straight up. Like, this was awesome in every possible respect.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm gonna treasure my heel loop, and really glad to be a part of this.
Yeah, man. No. Thank you for being here. Congratulations to you, man. You did a great job. It's funny to think about how the whole adventure started today. You started round 1. I'm pretty sure dead last, right? Were you at the very last?
Last the first, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I was last the whole thing.
That was a comeback story. So I designed it.
I pulled Roger's birthday out of my ass.
Yeah, no, that was sick.
That was clutch, bro.
Yeah, that was clutch. Yeah, what I can say is that's what it's all about, man. I designed it with the idea that someone could start out weak and then end strong. Like, that's just like how these adventures in One Piece, that's how it goes. You know, the underdog is someone you can't underestimate. So yeah, man, you did it. Good shit. Good stuff. First place, and we'll be doing this again in the future. Hopefully next time I'll have some protection on the fragile objects in my room. That's
Or a monitor.
So let me just say this, guys. I brought back Break
It's gotta
Week.
be background now.
I brought Break Week back for this stream. So for those who didn't know, I used to do this. I used to do Break Week back. Only did 2 of those streams before, but I did it before. And then when I got all my new gear and redid my office, I decided I wouldn't do Break Week anymore because I was afraid of something in here breaking. And that wasn't the figure. and then I did it today. I was like, you know what, we'll bring it back, but something's gonna break by the end. I know whether it's the frying pan or the katana, something is going to hit something and break something. And I think I'd say mission accomplished on that. But yeah, no. What was I gonna say? But yeah, this was super fun. Next time, I learned a lot from this stream, so next time I'll go in with some more preparation, some different ideas, some things to maybe like clean it up. But I definitely learned a lot from today. So definitely was fun, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you for bringing us to $2,500 total.
Amazing.
Donated to fight cancer. Guys, this is where I got to sign off. I think I'm going to call it here. I hope all of you, well, first off, thank you once again for being here. All of you, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you have a great day, a good night, and a wonderful romance dawn. I'll catch you guys later, and all the best. See ya. All right, just give it a second, guys. There we go.
Good.
All right, stream has ended. We did it.
All right, bro.